we go.
Loggers.
Bum. Hey guys.
Wait, sorry. Cock.
Yep, that's about as good of a start as any for our D&D games. Hey guys, welcome to session 1 of A Cry for Help. It is an ultimate pleasure to be able to play in this campaign. I'm super excited to run for you guys. I've been hyping this campaign up for a long time because I think it's going to be one of my favorites. They're all my favorites, but I think this one has a little bit of special spice that we'll see later in the season. The cool thing about this campaign is it strives from one character's goal. So one character's goal is to unite the Draconic Union, and this is kind of like an offshoot of that campaign. And that's just kind of the cool thing about this kind of D&D experiment. Campaigns can happen just because of someone's goals. They start a movement, players play in that movement, kind of cool things like that. And I'm hoping we're gonna have a good time. It is time to get started with session 1 of A Cry for Help. Raiders, thank you for the follow. Fumble folks, if you guys wish to stick around for the stream, we're gonna be starting right now. I'm gonna be adding the music bot, and we'll get started.
My character looks so small compared to everyone else in the left part. I mean, I'm a gnome, so it's accurate, but still, I'm small.
You're a little gnome. That's just how
I'm very tall for a gnome. How dare you?
All right, gentlemen, let us get started with session 1 of A Cry for Help. It is the 10th of Mercadius, 1479. The plight of the Dragonborns is one that not a lot of people know about in the Valenham Archipelago. The struggle to break free of tradition and to break free of the shackles of the Union. One such Dragonborn, the Red Dragonborn Prince, named Zero Kuchiki, has brought the plight of the dragons to the mainstream continent. Though his contributions to both Ironhull and his continuing contributions to Doranholt have been helpful, he has paved the way for the Draconic Union's salvation in his own words. Some scaled kin in their tribe talk of a cult or group forming around his ideology. They call them the Zeroists. And now, with his request reaching the mainland of the Valenham, the archipelago we are playing in, we can see his ideology form, and the help spreading across the continent to aid their plight. Our story follows a band of 5 heroes as they make their way to the Draconic Union. I keep getting it fucked up every time. The Draconic Union, for reasons only they know. They awaken aboard the airship, the SS Howling Winds, a ship given to the Zeroists from an unknown Hard Oak benefactor. As the threads of fate connect our heroes together, will they complete Zero's will, or will they be crushed by tradition? Find out as our first shadow awakens and makes their way above deck. I'm gonna roll a d5 here for which person goes first. All right. And as the first person pushes through the door and sees the sunlight, as the sunlight kind of creaks through the floorboards, the first person is a tall, furbolg man. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Walking out of the deck is a furbolg, deep green skin, olive almost, and he seems to be a little. This is the first time he's been on an airship before. He's kind of not tipsy, but he does feel a little uncomfortable. He definitely doesn't have his sea legs yet, and he walks around in kind of like leathered armor with haphazard clothes kind of covering it all over. And the most notable feature on him right now, other than like the weird ways that his clothes will shift as he moves, is that he's wearing what seems to be a makeshift mask bag that's been hastily stitched together with his ears kind of sticking out the ends. And he kind of walks up onto deck and Kind of goes, oh dear, okay. Is there? Do we use a bucket? Are there regulations for such things? I think I need a bucket, or is it just the side of the ship?
Also, for future reference, you can use T to speak with the Foundry, and you can use Y to point. Do know that sometimes they might get stuck, so if you do that, you might have to refresh Foundry, but you can move with the arrow keys, and if you have any other questions about the program itself, let me know.
I also find if you get stuck, if you click the key on your keyboard, it usually can fix it.
Okay.
You see a small goblin woman will kind of run over to the side of the railing. There's a bucket down below deck. You can find that over there. She kind of points. Or just hurl it over the railing. That's fine too.
I was just there. I'll get a view. And he kind of makes his way over. What exactly does he see as he kind of like looks over the edge and waits for nature's?
Oh man, you see about maybe about 100 to 200 foot gap between you and the ocean. You see the waves crashing, waves forming a small island. You see a person in a small little wooden raft, almost like an ant to your perspective. You just kind of like flowing through the ocean, and you can see almost 100 feet down underwater as well, as you're so high up. You can see fish moving, orcas jumping, whales moving throughout the ocean. You are simply a cloud in a large amount of sea.
Oh my god. Okay, no, he sees this person on the raft, and you obviously can't see him smile, but you do tell that his ears perk up, and it creates a smile in the mask as he kind of goes, "Ooh," and then lifts up the mask and hurls as much as he can towards the person on the raft.
Okay, that's why that happened. All right. Hold on. There is a problem with the Foundry. How do I do that? Okay, I'll have to fix that. Can I just do that through the thing? Sorry, that's gonna take a little bit, just because something with Foundry got messed up in the overlay. But as you hurl over, you see his raft get splattered with various human biological mass as he kind of looks up, and he's like, "God!" You hear him scream up as he's like kind of like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yes, quite, yes. Well, I'd say I feel better, but honestly, I think I might just vomit again. But we'll really go to chance, won't we?
All right. Do you wish to talk to the goblin lady who wears tribal wear, bright green hair, and with a large kind of wooden spear over her neck?
Oh yeah, of course. I think at her like stature on the railway and his on the bottom deck, they are probably eye to eye.
Yes.
And he just kind of goes, "Oh, your dress is rather reminiscent of the last couple of settlements that I was traveling through back at the Ravenna Forest. Is there any chance that you might come from that area?"
You're a pine walker. So am I.
Oh yes, of course. And he kind of very seamlessly switches to Elvish, and he kind of goes, "Oh yes, of course. I myself found myself wandering throughout the pines. Yes. But where do you come from in the Ravenna?"
I come from a hidden village in the center of the Ravenna. It's a small little goblin tribe.
Oh yes, those who have been not quite trapped, but I can empathize with those who have lost themselves along the way in the forest. Yes, of course. Would I have maybe come across it in my travels?
I like the way you speak.
Oh yes, of course. I haven't even introduced myself. When one is speaking to someone else, one must introduce themselves. It's what I learned growing up. My name is Archduke Franzel Sefter.
Oh god, that messed up. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That looks good now. All right, no more audio, no more overlay mistakes. Archduke Franz Ferdinand? Is that what you
Who could
said?
that possibly be? Of course not. I am Franz Fester.
She kind of looks back to Vess. You hear what that guy says? No. And she kind of like puts a quarterstaff through the steering wheel, I guess is what it's called. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, also, if you right click your character and you see the little stare icon, you can flip the token horizontally, so you can kind of like look like, oh, I look behind me.
Oh, okay, perfect.
What? Pleasure. My name is Vess. I'm the pilot of this ship.
Oh, a pleasure, a pleasure. My name is Reginald.
Reginald. Interesting name. She kind of like tries to look through your mask to see what you look like. Why do you have a bag of potatoes over your head?
Well, I think that's the argument for semantics. Wouldn't you say it's no longer a bag of potatoes if there's no potatoes?
Depends. Are you smarter than a bag of potatoes?
Oh, no, not at all. Arguably less so.
Then are you not just continuing the tradition of being a bag of potatoes?
Well, if I'm less smarter than a bag of potatoes, I feel like it's an insult to bag of potatoes to call me a bag of potatoes. I'd much prefer you call me Reginald.
A bag of Reginald. Okay.
Perfect.
Well, I really haven't gotten to speak to you all much, but we're gonna be out in the sea for another day or two. I saw you got seasick over there, so if you wish to whirl, please do it over the boat. I don't want any of that shit on my boards.
Oh yeah, no, it was vomit, by the way. No shit, that would be terribly terrible. As he's walking up the stairs, he is eyeing the wheel and is trying to make his way nonchalantly over to it.
She quickly catches and kind of like walks over, kind of like cutting you off. I don't know about that one, sir.
Oh, just like a good inspection of the ship, but I understand boundaries and all of that stuff. I've had to learn it the hard way a number of times.
Yeah,
yes,
she doesn't like when people get close to the wheel. Just, we've had bad experiences.
Oh yes, of course, I'm sure. But thankfully you have your trusty weapon there to fend off any ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah,
of course.
It's a bamboo spear, which means I can bend it, and she bends it like, womp, 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 womp.
Oh, well, fun?
Yeah, it means I can do cool monk stuff, like use it to propel me forward. It's pretty sick.
Oh, yes, I feel like that would be useful for fun monk stuff. I myself have much more preferred the use of good old tempered metal and steel, It's much easier to disembowel your enemies with such weapons.
That is indeed true. I don't really like the disemboweling part, but yeah.
Oh, I take perverse delight in such things. Truly, what is the issue? I ask this question of many people. What's your issue with such brutal acts of warfare?
She kind of like taps her foot on the wood for a second. I mean, I just don't like war. I don't like killing people I don't have to.
Well, a sobering mindset and an honorable one at that. But you do understand that we are indeed headed towards one of the most conflict-averse areas in all of the Vellum. Yes.
Oh, I know. I wanted to start a wormling sanctuary over there. She said that could have been a honeymoon date. Kind of like looks over to Vess. She, like kind of looks. She tries to avoid eye contact.
Oh, that's so cute. No, I truly must say, you two are a couple. You two? And he points to both of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's absolutely adorable. Oh, you are so. He actually like pats around the head. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. I do say so myself. I say my spirits have been lifted completely. I can't even remember vomiting a couple minutes ago.
The wormling that's always around Vess's neck kind of like looks over in your direction and then simply just curls back around.
Dragon. Okay.
That's Red Scale.
Oh.
He's a good boy.
He's a good. Oh, well, if he's a good boy, I'll take your word for it. I think I'm gonna head for the deck, and you know.
I'm pretty sure there'll be more people coming up any minute now.
Oh yes, I need to make myself look nonchalant so I do not, you know, unsettle them with my personality.
Yeah.
Of
It's
course.
nice seeing you, Reginald.
Oh yes, nice meeting you. I don't think I ever got your name as well.
I'm Tiaf.
Oh Tiav, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm just going to go to the deck and curl up in a ball.
Okay. Also, this deck is... There's like maybe 5 more people on board, but they're not important enough to have tiles. So,
Good to know.
Second one.
He definitely like shifts one of them aside who's doing their job to like hide behind.
Yeah, that's fine. The next person coming up from below deck is a man playing a nice instrument. As he walks up, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
You see, as he's just kind of strumming his. Sorry, one sec. Okay, sorry about that. You see, as he's strumming his lute, just playing a small little tune, just looking around just to see what's happening pretty much on the deck, see if anyone's interesting so up that's not just crew.
Give me a perception check. Give me a stealth check.
Oh god. First roll of the night,
Yep,
baby.
first roll, 11.
First roll, baby.
20.
Ooh, all right, stealthy lad. You do hear chatter from above deck.
It's gonna start making his way.
You see a small goblin woman kind of like hanging over the rail. Good morning. About time you wake up.
Well, I've been up, just haven't done anything interesting.
Yeah, people don't like being up deck. I understand. It's a little unnerving seeing all the waves underneath you.
That's not to lie. As he does look a little uncomfortable.
The name's Tiaf. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Ukuda.
And I'm assuming you're going to the Draconic Isles for the same reason we are.
It seems to be the case.
Nice. I mean, well, you're not coming here to start a wormling sanctuary, are you?
That just sounds like a disaster.
Nah, not disaster. Definitely not. Right?
I don't know. Are you going to start a wormling sanctuary?
I want to. We want to. Yeah, I mean, it could be nice.
What will you do with your ship?
They kind of like exchange glances. Glance. I didn't think that far.
Just a small little face palm.
Maybe get rid of it. Scrap it.
These things are expensive.
Yeah. Not like we're gonna need it. I have no plan on returning back to wherever we came from. I mean, I'm sorry you made this deal. You're kind of stuck there now.
Whatever.
I'm only playing. We'll only deconstruct it if we have to. I don't want to get rid of this thing yet.
He just kind of stares, kind of blankly, like, "Are you kidding?"
I don't know. Am I? Am I not? Interesting.
Just kind of mutters under his breath. Oh, well, be with me.
All right. With that, do you continue talking to them, or do you head off and do your own thing?
Probably just starts heading off and finds a spot to sit and just kind of strum a little more.
Alrighty.
Fantastic. At any point, do you maybe come across this stairway? Maybe.
Yes, I do.
Oh, cool. As you go down the stairway, you hear "Hello" from out of nowhere.
What?
Oh yes, no, down here.
Kind of looks down.
You look down and you see this.
Hello there.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me.
I thought you were someone else.
Oh, who would that have been? This is someone else.
I don't know. People are weird. I haven't met everybody here. There's like 5 people up here.
Oh, well, you know, if you want to truly meet someone, you ought to observe what they're doing first. And the only way to properly observe someone is to do so from the shadows. And he's gesturing for you to go under the stairwell with him.
Did you say your name was like what, Herfier or something?
I said, yes, my name is Herfier, yes.
What? Fine, whatever.
Come, quick, under the stair.
Sakuda will go and try and hide under the stairs.
All right, give me a stealth check, please. Not as good. As you see that the Herfier?
He'll probably more so sit in front of him, just still kind of just strumming the lute,
Yeah.
not caring too much.
Yes, perfect. You'll make good cover. Yes.
As you hear the thumping of feet going up aboard, as a large lion man enters from below deck, and when he does, it kind of like shakes the floorboards around him. Would you like to explain your character?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm Karash. Basically, what you see is a really large leonin, which has a really nice mane. Normally that would be whitish, but he kind of let it be stained by the prey he has been slaying over the past couple of months and years. So he's kind of have like that danger sense all over him. So yeah, that's basically how he looks. And when he gets on deck, he kind of take his hands up on the door and like scratches as he's being like kind of impatient being aboard that ship for so long now, and has it been having fun, if we want to say it this way.
You see a bunch of the deckhands who were kind of like scrubbing the floor kind of look back and immediately run to the other side of the airship.
That's great. Do I see them, the two under the stairs?
You would definitely see Okuda with your passive perception. I don't think you'll see Helafilil though.
And he's still hidden under stairs, right?
Yes.
I want to see if I see him.
All right, give me a perception check.
It's in skills, right?
Yep, so if you go to attributes on the left side of your character sheet, you'll see all your skills. You can just click perception.
Right, I don't see him.
You do not see him. He is silent, not
Alright.
moving a muscle.
Then I kind of crouch right close to Akuda and like kind of smile at him, just like saying, "Were you trying to hide?"
Maybe? I don't know. It's just like this music. He continues just to strum.
I kind of try to reach for it and try to like scratch one of the chords with one of my claws.
He will kind of he will move it out of the way and just go, I'd prefer if you didn't.
You're no fun.
Could have asked.
not my style. So I'll just go stand back up and look around, see who's maybe in charge or something like that.
You see up at the top of the deck, there are two people kind of conversing with one another.
Okay, I'll just make my way there.
Before he makes it up the stairway, he's going to maybe, mattering on what kind of roll happens, maybe feel a bit of a pinprick as this masked individual tries to take a couple hairs off of his tail.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check. Give me a perception check.
Oh.
Oh, just barely. You feel what you think is the wind kind of pick up right next to you, which makes sense because this right above you is the mast of the ship. It's a condensation of clouds that kind of form this weird little air mast, and it kind of like brushes your tail up, and then you feel like a small little pinprick, although you're just assuming it's the wind and the weird magics of the ship.
Yeah, then I'll just continue on and keep walking.
Oh, good morning. Did we get another bodyguard?
Don't think so. I'm not here for that. I'm here to go to the Draconic Isles.
Oh, you're another one for that mission. Got a lot of them. Well, I mean, that is where we're going to. Right. What's your name, big guy?
Karash.
Oh. Are you Gelkin?
Yeah, I am. It's been a long time though since I haven't been with my pride.
Ah. One of the pride folk. I got you. I mean, it's a nice place. It is kind of beautiful there. Yeah, we were gonna think about living there. No, we weren't. She kind of like slaps herself as she gets stuck in like a weird rhythm. So, I guess I have to do this. What kind of things are you good at? She does like a half-assed look. I kind of already get the picture, but please tell us what you're good at doing.
You want to go at it?
No, that wasn't what I was at. I was just asking for your job qualifications.
Well, I prey on things. That's pretty much what I do.
Oh, okay. So you'll do good in the Dragon Isles, I think.
I surely hope so.
Just remember,
all right.
There's always a bigger fish in the lake.
Yeah, I haven't met mine. But are we close to being there, or I'm starting to be impatient here?
We have about a day.
All right. Sounds good. Seems like I'll have to be patient still, as I kind of like take the ramp and force it a bit. Just. Yeah.
I understand. We'll try and make it in double time, alright? But it'll probably be a day at most still.
All right. See you later. And I kind of like do a smile that is really awkward and kind of tries to be nice, but comes out really weirdly as I'm going back to the deck.
Yep. You see Okuda's still strumming on his lute.
I'll just look out to the distance here.
You look out and you see nothing but water, but off to the east, which is the direction that you're flying this way, you see large red mountains, and that is the sign of the Dragon Isles. They're close. Your destiny awaits.
As he looks out into the horizon, the Fervoke will go this way, and he'll go up. He'll sneak up, and he'll go. The only reason he hasn't met his predator is because he hasn't fucking seen him yet. And then he's gonna blow the hairs in.
How did you get here?
He's gonna kind of like put the hairs in her hand and just slink away.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just slink away.
Okay.
Keep hold of those. They are very, very potent
Oh.
for fetishes and curses. I will come for them again.
What?
You shall give them to me.
What?
Goodbye.
She's laughing at this point. As you continue to look out up to the red mountains, they almost form large volcanoes of different elements. You can see the blinding lights of green, blue, yellow, the various colors of the rainbow as they all kind of mesh towards one giant mountain on the Dragon Isles that can be seen from almost every point in the continent. It's that large.
Yep.
And it's beautiful. Alrighty. With that, as a small gnome begins to make his way out to the door.
Okay, so it'd be so there is a monstrous creature, blue, with a monstrous blue draconic looking creature with a little gnome on top of him. The gnome has a top hat, colorful glasses, and tattoos all over his body. And as he walks out, Gags is like, this is a wonderful day, Tim. Do you know it? Well, we are breathing dragon air right now. I mean, it's not dragon air because it will be soon. If you think about it, it's a great day for adventure. And Gaddock scuttles around the body of Tim to where he's on the front and face to face with Tim. It's just like, are you ready for this glorious adventure we're going to be on? So many things to discover. It's not every day you get to go to the Draconic Isles. I'm so excited for today. Launch us into the new day, Tim. And Gaddock slides down Tim's back onto his tail, at which point Tim flicks him up over him. And Gaddock lands hands on the sides. Time to start the day.
You land right next to the mast where the clouds are. It's very beautiful. Tim just kind of looks, shakes its head, and then disappears.
Yeah, that's the release. Concerned parent and rambunctious child. I'll see you later, Tim.
You see a weird gaggle of goons appear on the ship. You see a man playing a lyre, a giant cat, and a giant lion. Sorry, those are different. And a weird man wearing weird robes of cloth and sacks.
Gaddock is just frantically moving to each of them. He goes to the lion, Leonin first. Hello there. Hello there.
I flip around. Yeah. Hello.
No, that was Gaddock just speaking, as you're speaking before stopping. Sorry, go.
What did you say? Sorry, didn't get you.
He didn't say anything. He just said hello, and then starting to speak words.
What did you want with me, little man?
It's Storm Warden. I haven't seen one of you in a long time. Are you from the very Goblin Savannah?
I am. Where have you met us? Have you met one of us before, or just?
I've met them. I went out and had a little explicade in the Goblin Savannah. Doing research, just admiring the beautiful people that you have, how they work, and it's quite interesting.
I see. And what were you searching for?
And Gaddock just kind of does anything, just starts backing away, looking at you dead on. I'm very interested in you. And then goes over to Akuda. very quickly.
You didn't respond to my question before.
He did not.
He sees Akutis kind of.
I kinda like take his head before he goes, and like just stop him basically, or like holding him back. As he went away.
Oh, you stop him?
Yeah. I literally stop him and like flip him.
You grab his
and
top hat.
Yeah, and ask him, "Will you tell me, or you're just teasing there?"
But I'm not teasing for anything. Well, what do you mean?
You didn't answer my question.
What question?
I don't like when people don't answer me.
What question are you referring to?
Why were you so interested in us?
Fell
Ah,
beast.
yes. Ah, yes, yes, you're a great, magnificent beast. How could I not be interested? I'm just interested in civilizations on their own and how different races like evolve and adapt to be in certain locations and how they look. It's
Wait,
no...
you two.
Yes.
Yes.
No troubles on the ship, I presume.
Gaddock like scurries up to you.
Stay yourself. So rambunctious and quick.
Look on my feet for as long as one. And Gaddock switches to speaking giant. Just, hello, Giantkin.
Presumptuous of you, he says in giant. He's like presumptuous of you, but yes, of course I speak the language. He says in giant. He'll say, "Is this ruffian giving you a hard time?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Is this ruffian giving you a hard time?"
No, it's giving me a delightful time. I'll have, if I am to go with this person, I'll have plenty of time to research the Stormlords more. I'm quite happy about this ruffian, as you like to call them, if anything.
Well, if he gives you any more trouble, here, and he hands out a bit more of the hair, just in case, you know.
Yes, and Gaddock takes the hair and takes out a book.
Yes, keep that as a specimen of yours. Ah, yes, I fear that we're going to have quite the relationship.
Do I
yes,
notice that he has my hair, or
He has white hair, which, out of everyone on the ship, other than the drow, there is one person with white hair.
Okay, I'll just like, let's say if I have over 10-ish, I don't really notice that it's mine or realize that it could be mine anyway.
Yep, it's probably the drows.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. The Scarecrow Knight sees that you've come up behind him, and he goes,
Oh, my apologies. Cat cut your tongue.
and he holds out the hair, and he gestures with it.
Why are you giving me this?
Oh, I thought I'd give it back. I took it from you.
Wait, what?
Oh yes, right from under the stairwell. You said you haven't met your predator yet. It's because he was hiding from you, dummy.
Oh.
And then he just kind of like throws it in your face and starts to walk away.
Oh no, that's not gonna pass, dude.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I'm just like raging at that comment and not appreciating that at all. As I'm kind of, you see me just like pouncing on you and taking you by the neck if I can.
All right. For this, give me an
I want. Yeah, I don't want necessarily to do damage, just like showing like dominance.
A good old grapple.
Give me an athletics check against your acrobatics or athletics, depending on which one you want.
Alrighty.
Oh, his speed and his strength kind of like pushes right through Gaddock and catches you by surprise as he grabs you by the neck and puts you down onto the deck.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Actually, I'm just lifting it up,
okay.
him up, and just like saying, "Yeah, I think you're out of your league still." and
Oh.
just drop him, throw him down, and
No fighting on the no fighting on the ship, please. Save that for after. If you get blood on my ship, there will be hell to pay.
yeah, we're not there yet. Not yet, anyway.
Not quite. I've taken enough from him today. I don't need to take his life. And he kind of skulks away.
This is no way to act with one another. We must become allies, not enemies. I'm sorry, I never even introduced myself, did I?
Oh,
You should, yeah, there was an order.
So,
Yeah, what's the
yeah. So what you can do is you right click your token, and you'll see a little stare icon, and you can just flip horizontally with that.
We can put it in flavor. He did like the gladiator like turn to the ground.
the stare icon?
Yep. So right click. Do you see like the gear, the shadow, the sword and shield?
Nice,
Over on the
do a nice
left,
little
the
dance.
last icon to the left kind of looks like the stare,
Like,
and you
yeah.
can flip. And then T is to
Alright.
T is to speak, and Y is to point.
Sounds good. We've never agreed to be allies with everybody that we'll meet. And you haven't proven yourself to be worth it of not being my prey anyway. So for now, you're still...
I do have to agree with the cat person. We have no idea why we're on this expedition, and we don't know anything about our. Well, we know a little bit about our employer, I guess, but yes, we have no idea where we're going and why we're going, or who we're going to, or where exactly on this island we'll be. So,
Well, speaking of that, we wish to speak of why each of us came. Hey, you, and like, Okuda,
What do you want?
you seem actually quite normal. I'm interested in what you do. Hey, come over here. We are discussing things.
Do I know we're missing someone?
Above board, yes, obviously, but
Yeah,
in
I know. I'm talking on board.
someone is making their way up to the steps as he kind of calls out to you. Eos, would you like to introduce your character?
Sure. This is Theos. He kind of walks out on the deck. He stretches himself out, kind of looks up at the sky. It's a sunny day, yeah?
Sunny day with a little bit of clouds.
He just gets like a big smile on his face. He's like, oh, yes, that's wonderful. That feels really nice. Oh, he kind of looks to the left and sees all of this happening. Just kind of, everything good? It seems like there's a lot of tension. Are they getting horny over there, or what is it? Smells like man.
aha,
won't smell.
horny. Yes, horny, and he kind of gestures towards your horns. He's like, good joke. I like it.
Gaddix stops.
Exactly. You
Yes.
understand.
Gaddix stops at you. One seems normal. The other one is Storm Warden. The other one is Giantkin. Interesting. You are a beautiful creature.
Well, you're not wrong there. I take good care of myself. What can I say? What can I say for myself?
I love this voice.
Love this.
There's the 3 people don't have normal voice.
So, how's the travel going? Is it good? Is it, how's everything going? I'm the last one up. It seems like, I like to lay in bed for a little bit longer. Stretch my legs.
I like the.
I vomited.
That's fantastic. I'm really happy for you, I guess.
That's good to hear. Did you hear that? And he kind of like playfully elbows at Karash's side, and he's like, he's happy for me.
That makes one. Not me, though. Not me.
That's only because I stole your little ploofy thing. Whatever.
Sorry. Now, this is all of us, correct?
But I have no idea. I woke up this morning and I didn't even know where I was or who any of you were.
I didn't see anybody else downstairs, so
Yeah, I don't know. Okuda's just gonna start strumming more of a relaxing, soothing
Wait,
song.
you don't know where you're going?
Oh well, no, that's a thing that's just a thing I deal with. These people are presumably all of sound body and mind, but I very frequently wake up and have no idea how I got in a place.
The gnome didn't tell them? No, I guess not. Right. Do you guys know about the Dragon Isles?
Can we make checks?
Yeah, you can all give me a history check.
Wait, did she say that the gnome not tell him? Am I the only one who knew?
No. He meant another. She meant another gnome.
Oh.
She's just being a silly Sally.
Alrighty, that's 1, 2, 3, and a 4. I need the last history check. Okie dokie. Okuda Matata, you roll a dirty 20. The Dragon Isles are a weird place. Because you rolled so high, you would know that the land is actually scarred with the blood of dragons. Dragons used to roam the Dragon Isles, surprise, surprise, a long time ago. However, one by one, they were all killed to extinction by dwarven dragon hunters. To the point where their blood has seeped into the ground and has killed most of the life that has lived there. So now the Dragonborn tribes, which are kind of like the remnants of the dragons, they roam in waging war bands and war tribes that travel from part to part of the continent wherever they can to find any meager food supplies and any living spaces they can. There is one city in the Dragon Union called Garyorix, and it's where all the heads of the dragon clans live, because you know they don't want to actually live in the shithole themselves. They want to live in the luxury. And on a 20, you would learn that Tiamat and Ubotao actually live in Garyorix themselves. I don't know how you would know that. Maybe you learned it from a history lesson that someone had taught you. But the gods of Tiamat and Ubotao actually live there, which is something that most gods don't do. They don't live in the material plane. They live in Mount Celeste, in the good area. But they actually are bound there for some reason.
Tiamat and Ubotao?
Yep, they are the two gods of the Scaled-kin. So during the uprising, this is above meta stuff. During the uprising war, Tiamat and Ubotao fought one another. They were on two differing sides, and I want to say it was the Dragonborn and Yanti that joined Ubotao, and it was the kobolds and the lizard folk that joined Tiamat, and they were kind of at odds with one another. And they had the people fight, because that's what gods do. They make their pawns fight in their wars. And that's how this divide between the lizard folk and the Yanti began from the uprising war. They pretty much always try to kill each other on site.
Well, I know this is where Dragonborn usually live.
Oh, well, that's that's good.
that's
Yeah.
quite the deduction you made there. Draconic Isles, I'm impressed.
That's very above board. I like that. Would have really sucked if I had all those lessons with my priestess and they were for nothing.
So the Dragon Isles are in a little bit of a weird place right now. There's kind of a bit of a conflict as always, but we're going over there to help. There will be a lot of money, I'm guessing. You must have came here for a reason, right? You all got on the ship for something.
I was told in a vision that I was needed here, so I came.
Yeah, it could be something like that. For money, for the pride of the kill, or something.
Oh, yes. Is that? Do you want us to tell you about that, Jav? But I mean, we can.
Well, nah, you all have your own reasons. You don't need to give them to me. When we get to the Dragon Isles, there'll be a lady called Kaisa there. She'll be the person you want to talk to. She's kind of leading this front of rebels, so if you want to call them that, rebels, visionaries, cultists, whatever term you want to use.
Ooh, I prefer cultists. It's, much more honest,
Some say they're a cult, some say they're a group of friends, some say they're murderers. Depends on what you look at.
Group of friends? That doesn't have a ring to it. You don't strike fear into the hearts of your enemies if you're a group of friends.
Well,
Wild.
what if you're a group of friends that are fighters, and they fight?
Then guess what? You have a bad name. You're a group of friends. That sucks. I'd much rather have a cult.
How is a group of friends a bad thing?
Who needs friends when you have a cult?
What about the cult of friends?
Oh, that would be
Ooh.
fantastic. I would love that. A cult of friends. That's actually why I'm going to the Dragon Isles.
For some reason, I really doubt that.
Oh, no. You'd be surprised. I say very few things honestly, but I am telling the truth when I'm saying I'm going to the Dragon Isles to start a cult.
Well, speaking of friends, it was mentioned a bit back, but and Gaddick goes Okuda holds out his hand and goes, "I'm Gaddick the Chasm of Sundra Brainband, Papa Mary Upper and Shingledink the Third," and he goes, and to Potato Man, "I'm Gaddick the Chasm of Sundra Brainband, Papa Mary Upper and Shingledink the Third," and he continues that to every person.
On a 16 insight, are you telling the truth, or if you're lying, do you want to give me a deception check?
As far as the Scarecrow Knight believes, that is what he is here to do.
All right, he is telling the truth.
Love it.
It's hard to read him though. Feels like they're like an onion, like an ogre. He has layers. Oh fuck, you're a furpoke. Shit, that joke lined up well.
Well, what did you say your name was again? Herfear? I have that right, correct?
Yes, you do. My name is Herfear. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I thought you
Wait.
said your name was Reginald.
Oh, it's that too.
I thought you said your name was Demonina.
Oh, yeah. It's that as well.
You have multiple names as well.
Yes, my name is Herfear Reginald Demonina, and did I give a different name to someone else? You. And he points.
The old potato bag, was it?
Oh, yes. Yes. That's my surname, the old potato bag.
You told me your name was Hios.
That's my mother's maiden name.
That's crazy. That's my name.
Oh my god! Come here, brother from another mother. And he hugs you.
You know you're gonna have
Big
to
hug
start writing
back.
these down, right?
It's gonna be like this is like a buddy cop movie in the making.
Yeah.
I totally looked up a random name generator because I'm like, I need a funny name. Oh, this is funny.
I just said random sounds that sounded kind of like a name.
All right.
Well, now that I know that I've met some blood relation here, I think we can really chat up. Like I've forgotten your name, though I don't remember it, and then your name, which was Akuda, I guess, and then your name I stole from you, and I haven't even learned your name. What's you? What's your thing?
It's Karash.
Oh, cool.
Not Sir the old bag.
Yes, I'm the old bag. That's me.
It's Karas, like how you would Karas your enemies.
How
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh yes, hilarious.
Really funny.
That was a genuine question. Is that where your name comes from?
I've just
No.
happened to.
No.
I don't understand why everyone was laughing.
I honestly don't either. She did just kind of that was out of pocket, not gonna lie to you.
I thought you were
But you
making a
said-
joke. I thought you were making a joke. Like Karash, he's a big guy. He Karashes his enemies. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Yes, that's why I said it, because I thought it'd make sense for Leonin to see the great child and think, I'm gonna name them Karas, so that they may grow up and be a massive fighter who would cross the enemies. Yes.
Yeah, honestly, TF, come on, just like get off his. Oh my god.
I thought I heard caress, and I was like, you do that. That's a very different kind of thing you do.
You have mentioned horny and caress now. What's up with you?
Well,
look,
I'm pretty sure we all know what's up with him over there.
Would you like to be caressed?
Oh fuck that! Oh god.
No, you don't get that. You have to earn that.
Ew. We're family. Why would you insinuate that?
All right.
Okay. Well,
Because I want to be chaotic, I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights and kind of just make some low, like, lighting just kind of float around in the general area.
Okay.
Yes,
God.
yes. I love
Oh
this
my
party
God.
so much.
For the
my
record,
God.
is this just like a crystal ball, or like what am I looking
So
at here?
this is actually a Orin crystal. An Orin crystal that is condensed air magic that allows for clouds to form out of it. It's how the airships become so light and how they can move through the skies, because they are literally as light as clouds. Despite the fact that there are like heavy people like Karash and all these heavy tall boys on this ship. It's airship
so-
technology.
So, seeing him cast Dancing Lights, I would also cast Dancing Lights, and I would make a little RGB that would float under
God,
here.
okay. All right.
Make the crystal like,
Oh my
and
God,
the clouds
this-
look colorful.
This is the best, and he's going to jump off the thing. This dude, the Scarecrow Knight, is gonna jump, and he's gonna jump on here. That's his game, and he's gonna start dancing.
And I'm gonna. The Gaddock's gonna go over here and close his eyes so no one can see his eyes. Like he's covering his face, but puts his multicolored glasses to make even more color bouncing off of the disco.
All right. Give me a performance check. See how well your dance is.
Oh yeah. Performance. Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Go.
Yeah.
All right. It's
Oh my
actually
fuck.
it's a pretty good dance.
Oh yeah, as he starts to dance, you see that like his clothes have constantly been like shifting really weird, like in the thing. As he starts to dance and move, and as the lights start to go, he like picks up the tempo and begins like doing crazy moves like on the smooth surface of the orb, and then I don't know how he makes this not creepy as shit, but locusts and other flying like droning creatures that like create like an ambiance around him just begin to like come out of the clothing and do little like geometric patterns and shapes and like fly in those like in flocks of like shifting clouds of swarms. And
Holy
it's like
shit!
it's like eerily beautiful, I guess.
I was just memeing before, but he might actually be my brother. Holy fuck!
Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, yeah.
This is going to be chaotic.
Oh yeah,
This is going to be
great.
wonderful.
Hmm.
Jeff, do you see? Jeff,
I see. It looks great.
look,
I don't like the bugs, but it's great.
embrace the bugs, Jeff. Look,
No, I will
Embrace
not
the bugs.
embrace the bugs.
a couple bugs literally come over in a mage hand cantrip and begin to try and like dance around her.
No,
Embrace the bugs.
no, please.
Embrace.
As the bugs are on the way before they reach her, Luku is gonna shoot a firebolt to kill the bugs because I can tell she's not happy.
Oh
no
my
bugs,
God.
please. No bugs, please.
He stops dancing. What the fuck did you do that for?
You hear like a chorus of bzz, 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 bzz,
Yeah,
bzz.
they're all really pissed.
You were talking about chaos, but then you sought fire.
What the fuck, dude?
Look, fire's my thing. I haven't been able to do what I usually do for. And how long have we been on this boat?
You fucking pissed off my bugs, dude.
So coming from Varric, probably been on the boat for like 3 days now.
Look, I'm used to creating fire and stuff, but it's been 3 days.
Are you an arsonist?
Yeah, what the heck? We're on a wooden boat.
Then
Of
why are you
course you
so
didn't use
obsessed with
fire.
fire?
Oh my
Gaddock
God.
takes out their book.
What the heck?
Gaddock is like writing down like your every word, like like a reporter.
Alrighty, I think it's about time we go into overdrive.
No, are we really that?
As she, you might want to get down from there.
I mean, fine. I'd like an explanation why he just killed my bugs, but whatever. I'm gonna go talk to my brother. Fuck that guy.
As she presses something in the steering ship, in the steering wheel, and the ship, you can feel it push forward, almost as if its speed is being doubled. A lot of you, who's the weakest one here? Who's the lowest strength?
Oh my God. I'm sure I'm in a competition for that.
I think I have 11.
I have a -1.
That's
All right.
it's probably you.
I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Why?
As the
He's
ship is being propelled forward at
He's gonna
like
ram me off the ship.
This is cruel and unusual punishment.
Okay, that's fine. On a 12, you manage to hold on to the railing as when I talk, we're talking like we're talking going star speed. What the fuck's it called in Star Wars? Hyperspeed?
Hyperspace?
Yeah, you're going light speed as you guys make your way. You zoom through the clouds, and you appear. You see those giant clouds of the Dragon Union overhead, or the giant mountains of the Dragon Union overhead. They tower hundreds of feet higher than where you are. Mind you, you're about 200 feet in the air already. So these are tall mountains. And we make our way to the Zeroist Manor, where we will begin.
Can Tin come back so I can ride upon him?
Sure.
Nice. Also, I would like to make a request for Tim's voice.
Tim cannot speak,
Oh,
Damn.
unfortunately.
wow.
The Scarecrow
Unfortunate.
Knight spends the rest of the time just mad gossiping with Helios over here about how rude that was. They just shot his bugs.
He just would start like listening, and then would, after it went on for a little bit, would totally just
Zone out.
just nodding his head. Sure.
Yeah, the conversation definitely just goes with him going, fucking rude. And just complete silence for a little bit. I mean, they were just chilling.
I think eventually Okuda would stop playing his lute and would eventually just for a little bit start playing the cello.
Oh wow, you play a separate instrument. Yeah. You're a multi-talented individual.
All right. And what you guys find is you settle down in what you think is the Dragon Union. You see red dirt, red rock, jagged cliff faces, large bodies of lakes, but red lakes that are covered in a reddish liquid almost on top of the water. It is a jarring landscape to where a lot of you come from, where it's usually lush greenery and vibrant colors. This appears to be a little bit different. Yeah, you might want to reload Foundry if you had a problem with your tiles.
I would like to taste the ground.
Okay.
Did that man just say taste? Hey, look, our tiles.
Yeah. All right, as you taste the ground, give me an intelligence check, or give me a history check. History check with
Okay.
advantage.
History check with advantage?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Good thing I'm reloading Foundry right now. Almost back. Alright, history.
as we walk, you hear Karash, you hear you hear the Scarecrow Knight behind you just kind of like slightly like elbow you again and just go, was that guy not just really rude back there? I shot my bugs.
Hey, but does this by chance have to deal with a magical?
You should probably get bugs on him as revenge.
I mean that's totally the plan, but like, you know, you gotta have timing for things like this. Like, the chickens have to come home to roost, but if they're gonna come home to roost, they gotta leave for a bit.
Oh, god damn it.
As you taste the ground, it tastes weirdly like blood. A battle has been fought here.
I'd like to. Never mind.
As you begin walking to the supposed Zeroist camp, you see that large spikes grow out from the ground, and red cloth kind of like wraps them together to form some type of barricaded wall. A large 10-foot tall blue dragonborn wielding a large axe over his head kind of looks. Halt! Who's there?
Hios kind of takes a deep bow and says, "Good day. We are apparently a cult of friends, and we're here to help the Zeroists. That's what we're here for. Yeah."
Fleshkin here? Yes, we were the ones who talked about the wyvern, or the wormling. I see. As, Grothrin will kind of bow. The name's Grothrin. Do not cause the leader any problems.
Of course not, sir. Of course not. Kind of walking.
And a red dragonborn will immediately kind of like be there right behind Grothrin. If you guys want to do something, just let me know.
All right. Is there any reaction to Tim's existence?
Kind of looks over. Meh. Fucking weird. Half dragon. Kind of like looks at it. A little bit of disgust in his eyes.
Hey, Tim has feelings. Why?
The Scarecrow Knight is he's gonna like look towards these structures and he's gonna like not test them, but like they're made of cloth and bone.
Mhm.
It's like this. He's gonna remark to this guy. He's like, your name was Grothrin, was it? I mean,
Correct.
what is this stuff? I mean, is it at least treated? Like, I mean, it's just cloth and like. And he's literally gonna go up and like try and like test it. Like
It's hide.
with his knuckle. Is it just hide?
It is. As you punch it, it's surprisingly resistant to your blows.
Yeah. Like, well, all right. I guess. No, like timber.
There are no trees in the Dragon Isles.
Oh,
Gotta
Fine.
correct that down.
fun time. Wait a minute. If there are no trees, how do you know what a tree is?
There are no trees here.
Well traveled, I guess. Is that? I'm confused. Have you ever left this place?
Yes. Kaisa will explain more.
Lovely.
Good question. Why are you so mean to Tim?
He is not a true Scaledkin.
But what does that mean?
He's not a true dragon. He's a fake.
Roasted.
That doesn't mean to be rude to him. It's not like Tim chose to look like that. You don't have to make fun of him for his appearance.
I mean, sure, whatever. But I mean, like, if there was an extremely tall person and they were like, I'm a giant, I would find offense with that. So, I mean, just check your privilege, I guess.
All right.
Tim's not claiming to be a dragon.
Kaisa will kind of sense the conversation and will walk up. Heroes, heroes. It's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
By Jumalan's junk, that's, do you need like a lozenge?
I am Kaisa Kuchiki, leader of the Zeroists.
Oh crap, I take, yep, ooh, apologies.
Here's Devoria, ma'am. At your service.
You all seem capable. This should be good. Zero will pay you handsomely, as will I. Assuming you can help us, and we will give you shelter.
Yeah, I came here to help people. Yes, yes.
What did you all come here for?
Well, one time I met your brother. That was the thing that happened, and like I got like a vision that told me I was needed here. And I mean, I was very curious about this land and what it was like and the people here. So I just did it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, well, don't worry, he's been spouting off crazy stuff like that the entire time. The guy's absolutely insane. But no, yeah, yes, if we're looking for motivations and stuff, I actually have come here to help people. I'm doing missionary work for a dear friend of mine. And I would love to be able to speak with you more on this topic in private, maybe. I know this isn't really the place or time to speak of such things, but yes. Missionary work.
So be it. What about the rest of you?
I am simply here to help. That's all.
I'm here to find my match and some more people to kill. And sorry, forgot the word.
Surprising, dude.
I'm here to help the little bagman over here as well. He seems fun.
If it's a match you're looking for, the Dragon Isles will certainly have one for you.
You act like you haven't already met it, and Gaddock puts his dukes up.
Wild, this is your boss. What are you doing, dude? Gaddock, put your cuffs down, dude.
He's just like shadow boxing.
Yeah, you're going to get yourself killed by your boss. It's like not cool.
No. I'll be all right with them. I want to tag them right away.
She points to Akuda. And you?
Star put it in the chat.
I have food in my mouth.
Yeah, eating.
That's a noble reason, I accept. Well, heroes. I'm sorry, but I don't trust you at the moment. Your kind have not had a good history on this land. So, you will have to gain my trust before I can show you your mission and rewards. She kind of motions behind her. The totem. Come with me. And you can see that there are other people as well in the Zeroists estate or campsite. You see a blue Dragonborn looking into a spyglass up at the stars. A gold Dragonborn strumming on what looks like a guitar, but can also be a lute. And you see two people kind of having a conversation over on this small hill here. Does anyone know what this is? It is very reminiscent of the crystal that was on the airship. The crystals that was on the airship.
Can I try to identify it more than that?
You can give me an Arcana check, and anyone else can give me an Arcana check if you wish.
I think I have.
You know, with my -1, I'm freaking killing it.
My
God, I
nat
rolled a
0.
Nat 1, a 0.
0.
All right.
24.
On
Shouldn't a 0 count because that's who we're with?
The scarecrow goes.
That's like his
Yeah,
name.
yeah. Wait. Is that? Yeah. Wait a minute. That's a 0. Does that mean I get like bonus points? Extra credit?
you get a slap on your wrist, or you get a slap on your back.
Oh yeah. A hearty slap of comradeship. He immediately goes to lick it. By the way. Yeah, he barks at it too. He like lost a couple brain cells and he goes up to lick it.
Alright, I'm just muting so my dog doesn't bark. I need an emote of this
Info
fucking.
dog.
I need an emote of this fucking dog.
Wait. Very important.
Yes.
It's in Twitch now.
I'm not doing that.
that-
Sorry.
What?
Yep.
What? I paid for this.
Fine.
Thank you. You mentioned the dog.
Imp, I'll just refund the points.
Oh my god. Dog. Please tell me we're getting dog, dude.
Pet dog.
Oh my
It's
god.
the best thing to use your points on other than making Impo drink a gallon of water.
Oh, dude. Chat, he better have pet this dog so well.
It better have been like the best petting.
It better have been
Gives
the
me more
best
time
pet.
to eat. I'll take it.
Yeah. You see, this was pretty good to the people. You see.
It's like,
But now, when Impo comes back, we just all redeem drink water. Like that one time we did that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, he's going to say no at all.
No, go ahead and try and redeem it.
No, don't instantly refund it. How could you?
water ASMR. Anybody like some good old gulp action?
I disabled it, so.
Nice.
I'm enjoying this. What about y'all?
Oh my god, it's
I'm having a
very
blast.
fun. It's the absolute best.
Everyone being idiots is quite nice.
Oh,
So
yeah.
much chaos, too.
Yeah.
So much less pressure on like being an actual like functioning person, you know.
Yeah, when everyone else is not a functioning person.
I mean, I'm about to go lick a big magic rock, so
Well, the first thing I did when I got
did
here was
it.
lick.
I fucking
That,
did it.
oh, he cracked a cold one too.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Hell yeah. Cold
Oh, yeah.
with the boys.
That picture I just
Yeah.
sent in our campaign chat, that's what I put in my notes.
Where did I leave off?
Rock
Licking
licking.
a rock.
That's
licking
true.
a rock.
We did.
Okay. On a 20 and 24, I'll get to the 24 in a second. This, just like the Orin crystal you saw on the airship, this is a Terran crystal. It is a crystal that is of condensed earth magic. So there exists gems, I mentioned it before, there exist gems for all of the different types of primal elements. Fire, water, air, and earth. And this is a Terran gem. They are formed when a massive amount of earth energy is collected and condensed into a small crystal. On a 24, you would know
Wait,
that...
Question. I
Yes.
know I already got 24, but do I have advantage because this is a magical object?
Sure, roll me another, just in case you roll higher.
Frick. Even higher, 26.
Well, okay, 26 is fine. Usually you would just roll again, like not with advantage. Wait, how'd you make that advantage?
I pressed the plus button. That makes it advantage.
Oh, okay.
There is a way to do that. That's amazing.
Well, that
Yeah.
doesn't change the answer you get. But on a 26 now, you learn that the ground here is actually grass, and it appears that over time the bloodied ground is being slowly converted into grass, allowing for plants to grow. So you deduce with your intelligence that the dragons are using this, or the Dragonborns are using these crystals to create habitable terrain.
Mm-hmm. And it's just my knowledge of like just the primal magic. And, yeah.
Well,
Is that-
that explains it. This must be primal magic. because it's converting the already there earth with the earth magic of the crystal. And you kind of like climb up to the top of the totem, and you see that there is a large crack around the crystal. So this is called a Terran crystal. They are crystals of earth magic that we can use to purify the land. There exist oases across the Dragon Isles where creatures can live and creatures can coexist. They're mostly used as hunting grounds, but I managed to steal one from another dragon clan, and I'm attempting to use this to make this a permanent settlement for our group.
Quite a great cost. And so the Draconic Isles have these this is primal magic. Is this from Ubatao being the primal magic god?
I am unsure, but I know that this magic exists across all of the Draconic Union.
Gaddock is a very excited look on his face.
The Scarecrow Knight is still licking the rock.
However, there is a problem. The rock is cracked. The crystal has cracked. And I do not know how to fix it. So
I know how. And he starts crawling up and starts to lick.
all right, as you lick it, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no!
Consequences of your actions.
Consequences of my actions. No. Constitution.
I'm hoping for a nat 20.
Oh, here we go. Save.
13.
Not 1 or 20.
As you get up and climb up to the top, you see Kaisa kind of says, "No, don't do that!" As it's too late, as your tongue's already deep in one of the cracks of the gems. As you lick it, your tongue turns to dirt. As some of the earth magic seeps out into your tongue and turns it to dirt. And as you fall back, a large amount of dirt just collapses into your jaw and you swallow it.
He turns over quickly and like begins spitting out the dirt. He's like, wow.
She kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder. She casts some sort of draconic spell and your tongue is healed. Now
Red
you
leather, yellow leather.
Now
Red
you
leather, yellow leather. Oh, I have it again. Okay.
Now you see where the predicament lies. This is seeping out earth magic. And I worry that if we wait too long, then it might seep away, or another problem might arise. It might explode. I don't know.
Do I have any blank runes?
Yeah, you'd have a couple.
All right. Gaddock would like to take out a blank rune and just put it into try to have it absorb the earth energy.
All right.
From this.
Give me. I believe you have them.
Runic tools?
Yes.
Yeah, I do have those.
Do you have them as an actual thing? Let me
I do not
add
see them as an actual. Yeah. I get to do my rune stuff. Ooh.
Yeah. Pretty sick. So that's the cool thing with this stuff. The Dragon Isles are all about runes. Most of them have most of them have a lot of runes, so you can actually find new rune types here.
Nice. How many blank runes did you say I have?
Roll me a D8.
All right. This is the most important roll.
Bro.
8, please. 6. That's a good number.
You have 6
That's
blank
a good
runes.
number.
Is that including this one or?
Yes.
Okay, so 5 now.
And they will use your intelligence. You are proficient. They are a pair of artisans tools. Oh, did that bot die? I think the bot died. Bot died.
I'm still
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
here. Might just need more music cued.
Thought I hit loop. Thought I hit loop. What the frick?
Oh,
What the heck, jockey music? Come on.
Jockey music? What the frick?
look, it's a new bot. Our Lord and Savior Rhythm died.
Yeah, rhythm died. All right, so this is just gonna be a test.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that worked. You're good to go.
That's a pretty good roll.
Nope.
I mean, dang. Okay, so where do I find it?
So go to
inventory?
your
There we go.
go to your tools, and it should be there.
That's not a good roll.
I will, since you are an Earth rune forger, give me it with advantage.
Sick.
Okay,
Slightly
that's
better.
As you bring your runic tools up and you carve a basic Earth rune onto the rune, you see the Earth magic around the broken Terran crystal will begin to absorb itself into the rune, slowly turning the rock from a gray color to a green. And over the course of a long rest, something will happen.
Sick.
But you have a feeling that what you did was good. As in, this,
Alright.
the excess magic that is leaking out will be used into that rune, kind of like an extra conduit.
All right. So wait, do I have an extra conduit of this gem in the rune?
Well, the rune is currently being used to siphon the energy from the excess rune, so it's going to make a new crystal itself.
Oh.
If that makes sense. So this is a defunct crystal, meaning that it's going to slowly leak out energy until there's none left. And then that means the land will be corrupted back again because it's tainted blood. The rune here will become a new Terran crystal that you can use to reactivate it, to heal the land.
Gaddock just casually after climbing down is like, all right, so I couldn't really fix the crystal, but I'm making a new one right now.
You're making a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what he just said. Like he's making a new one.
How?
I do rune stuff. I was taught like I got taught runes and stuff.
Oh wait,
So
oh,
I
wait,
did runes. I'm an earth specialist specifically, and this is an earth gem, and I made a new one. I'm making one right now. See, and he points at the rune right there.
Yeah, can I lick that one as well?
She just kind of looks at you in amazement. This is something that you won't be able to do all the time, but now whenever you come across a Terran crystal, what you can do is you can siphon the earthen components from it and use it to power up this crystal. The more you power up this crystal, the more radius it will expand and will turn into normal life again, or normal ground.
Sick. I did a good thing.
Yep, that's one of the things you can do as a rune forger in this campaign. You're all going to be having different things that you can do in this campaign because of your class. I'm still trying to figure them out because for some of the other classes, it's a little bit weirder. But I'm also weaving them into like your character triggers and character objectives.
Golf clap.
Oh, so when did you mean for me to figure out I could do this?
This was meant to be the thing from the beginning.
Sick.
Sick, dude.
Why is
Cool. So we just figured out your whole your thing that was bad. We figured it out. So you wanted big trust. You've gotten it. Yes.
Yeah, who wouldn't trust somebody who licks a random crystal? That's what I
I
thought.
did a really good job. He was inspired by my sacrifice.
I was very much not inspired by that.
It was an inspiring act of martyrdom.
tap, 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 slam, 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 slam. She taps with her foot and slams with her tail. Fine. I was going to give it to you anyway, but this was a test of your faith. She kind of like motions behind her. This will be your communal living quarters.
Oh wait. Where?
Behind her.
He sprints.
The tail
I
points.
don't.
He sprints in, and he looks for the best bed. He looks for the best bed.
Roll me
I don't sprint it.
roll me a D100.
Gaddock explains the siphoning to her and like explains what he did in more in depth.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100. This one. Best bet. It's in the corner. It's in the corner, which means it gets the best air.
He runs,
All right.
jumps on bed.
So you pretty much made a new crystal. Interesting. I believe that with that you might be able to overcharge the crystal.
And by the way, this but a humble request. This seems to be some disrespect towards my friend here. To Tim. This points at Tim. And are we all?
What the fuck is that thing?
I don't know. I've been with him since I was 9 years old. Oh no, 8 years old. I still don't know. He can't talk. We do charades a lot to understand what he means. He's actually, you should be thanking him. He's the whole reason why I know runes. Like,
he teleports away as his time's up.
Oh.
Wow. I don't know, that thing gives me bad energy.
he is technically a cursed being. That is a thing.
That would be why. That's probably why it gives me bad energy.
It would make sense as he is like made of bad energy, but he's a good person. Yeah, he's raised me for like the past 10 years.
Hey, yo, Kai. Yes. Come here, we want to talk to you. All right. You might want to go get acquainted with them in there.
Yes,
you said your
ma'am.
name was
And,
Gaddock?
It is Gaddock the Decasimus Sendra Brainbam Poppenberry, Earth Bruin Trinklink the Third.
So Gaddock, gotcha. She kind of like gives you a pat on your shoulder. Thank you for your help.
No problem. Thank you for allowing me into this beautiful land.
Oh.
Gaddock comes in.
As you enter into the communal living space, a lot of you would expect more luxurious conditions, but because there are no ample building supplies here, only the cloth of creatures, this is kind of the best you're gonna get for a while.
Gaddock ignores the bed, immediately goes to the table. Is there anything on the table?
There is nothing on the table. It's just a cloth table with 4 spikes on each corner.
He puts down his journal and just starts making memory stones and just to add to his journal.
Okay.
Yeah, the Scarecrow Knight is hopping on his bed, which means he's so tall he probably can like see these people.
No.
And these people can probably-
This is a tent.
Oh, it's a tent.
Yep.
Well, then he's probably hitting the top of the tent.
Yeah.
He's-
You have like a foot or two left. These are pretty much
nice.
cots that are like right on the ground. They're like those ground kind of cots.
Perfect. Yeah, but he comes in and he's like, "Oh yes, these beds are absolutely beautifully done in. Oh yes, of course. So much better than the sleeping bags out in the Ravenna. You know, it's always had. I don't know if it was the make and model or what, but they always seem to be just a little bit too small. You know, very hard to buy in my size." So, what is the plan? We're here. We did the thing. We're supposed to be here. Wait a minute. That's
Is
silly.
it fix already?
Huh?
What is this?
Little man, have you fixed it? Or is it
Oh,
ongoing work?
I don't know. I licked it and it
it's-
hurt me.
The crystal, no, that is ongoing. I will need to, as you said, go, like there are others of those Zims across this land. And if we get those other Zims, I can siphon their energy and bring it to this one to make increase the process of this land becoming a good land for them to, make the new place.
That's very touching and quite kind of you. But honestly, I have things to do, and I'm assuming we all have different things to do. But yes, I'm going to start
Oh, I know what I should do. I told you guys I was starting a cult of friends, and it would be remiss of me to not start with the cult of friends I've made. So yes, would any of you like to hear the good word?
What does it involve?
Well, right now it doesn't really involve much. It wouldn't be that big of a commitment, or there'd already be a large following. But no, it's right now. I have just recently been privy to knowledge of a new deity has recently come into divinity here at the Vellum. Does any of that strike you as interesting news to hear about? A new god brought to Earth.
Very interesting to me. Please go on.
I mean, I'll listen. I already follow a god, but I'll listen.
Oh yes, of course. The Gentile is not pushed away from the religion of Jumalan. Of course not. Oh, Gentile. I forget. That's what the priestess calls them. Gentiles.
Haven't heard.
There he is. Well, okay. So there is a continent far away, and in that continent there are people, and those people are fighting day and night to stay alive, like we are here. And one day, a man, a normal human man, just like you and I, through a series of deeds that are too lengthy and awesome to tell in a serious amount of time, here now, ascended to godhood. And with the rush of power and divine knowledge that comes with such a process, his mind shattered into a bajillion pieces, and he went batshit crazy. And that god is now known as Jumalan. And he now acts as patron and the one true ruler of a broken world. A broken man sits upon the throne of the world. His name is Jumalan, and he is a patron god for all who have been broken, mind, body, or soul, in the act of warfare.
But your name is Jumalan, isn't it?
No, you named me Potato Man, remember? I'm Potato Man to you. Remember
correct,
that. You know me as Herfir, you know me as brother, you know me as...
No,
Yeah,
no, I was her fear.
I'm gonna give you. Can I just call you by a different name every time?
Well, you could call me that. I do think this is a good time for me to clarify. If it makes it easier, you guys can just call me the Scarecrow Knight.
I'm gonna call you Mark right now.
That's like way more syllables than brother, so I'm just gonna stick with bro or something like that.
You know what,
Yeah,
Hios?
I'll
That's
have to
very
decide myself.
yes. That's fair. That's fair, Hios. I'll keep calling you brother, by the way, as well.
Is anyone look at Gaddick's journal that he just has plopped on the table?
I mean, I'm too busy in my speaking. He will go on to, talk about the great praises of Jumalan and all that stuff, and eventually he will speak of, but yes, I was brought to Jumalan's great, beautiful embrace by a priestess of the religion, a missionary who came to the Vellum from this other continent, and upon the travels I met her and befriended her, and learned of the good message, and then, after a good amount of time of worship and contemplation, she had me come here. She said this place was plagued by war, plagued by an incessant, absolute crazy amount of war, that Jumalan had found this displeasing. And eventually, I was tasked to start a mission. A settlement and a fledgling religion here of those who have been broken by the wars raging throughout the landscape here. And eventually, to try and end the conflict in any means necessary. If that means in a fiery, blood-fueled crusade through the land, or through, just diplomacy and stuff. I don't know who would really do the diplomacy. It's not really my boat. But yes, either way, I have been sent here to start a fledgling religion in the faithful of Jumalan. And yeah, we're really flying by the seats of our pants.
I think at some point I'd like to hear you talk about the ascension to godhood.
Oh, yes, it's quite a thrilling tale. I'll have to regale you with it at some point later on. But right now, as I've told you all the message, any takers, by the way? He kind of points around.
The first option sure seems amazing.
Oh, yes, no, of course. Like I said, that's the one that I would really like. But eventually the priestess will be coming here herself, and she'll kind of do a survey of how my missionary work is going, and then she'll kind of make the last call on how exactly we're going to go about it. But that's definitely what I'm advocating for, yes.
So we should probably go and stop war?
That's
That
at least what the priestess wants. If you end war by winning the war, that's kind of my view on the matter. And that's why I came here. I thought this would be a good place to start, you know?
winning. What is winning toward to you? Like being on the winning.
Crushing all of your opposition, brutally. Routing the enemy, killing
I'm
their women and
starting to
children,
like you.
burning their settlements to the ground.
I believe we're here to help in like the war with like peace.
Oh no, we'd be ending the war, yeah. There would be no more war to win, and there would be victory for these people.
We're trying to unite these people.
Yes, under the bloody banner of warfare.
I mean, warfare does.
The victor would
winning.
the victor would unify these people under one banner. The strongest would survive. I don't know the full details. I'm a missionary here. The priestess will have more information for you all. I understand that you are all very, very interested in this fledgling religion, but unfortunately, I am just a faithful servant of the priestess. Soon she will be coming, and she can tell you much more on how we're going to go about this. But there are others to talk to, others for the good word of Jumalon to be reached, and that's where I'll be headed. We can all talk about like this journal and stuff, the writings within, at some other point. But I'm going to be going to go spread the good word to any of the others and see if I can't get some more people at least interested, if not following. I know that you guys are not going to be faithful right away. There will have to be evidence of good works, but I think a burgeoning friendship could be founded here, if not a burgeoning religion. And you know what? I'll leave it at that. You guys have a good think on it. A good think. And he kind of like walks on out.
What an interesting fella.
Well, that was certainly something.
Indeed. So, should we talk about what we can all bring to the table? Not the table that I'm using right now, but like what we do.
I swing an axe. Yeah.
I'm sorry I came back. I honestly thought someone would follow me and I got scared.
Come back, Potato Man.
Oh yes. I shoot things, by the way.
Alright.
I create fire and yeah.
What? That's wild. You create fire?
Yeah. I would show you, but I'm not setting this on fire.
I feel like this is the one place in the world where it would be quite hard to set anything on fire.
I meant inside this tent.
Again, like, everything here is made of treated hide and bone. If anything, you'll just get like a smell of cooked meat and not much else.
Yeah, so you can perform your arsonistic tendencies to your list.
Yeah, by the way, if you burn any of my bugs again without like express permission from me, the dude whose bugs they are, there'll be hell to pay. That was not cool. Like, we can all agree, not cool.
It was pretty not cool.
Yeah, not cool. Don't burn our stuff if we don't say burn our stuff.
Is for
But also,
me.
it wasn't.
I cast a minor illusion, and I make a a pretty big bug that's doing the default dance on the table on top of the journal.
No!
I make
Oh,
No!
yes.
No!
In the
No!
campaign. In the campaign. Campaign over.
A swarm of
Campaign
locusts
over.
follow suit. They begin to do the default
Well-
dance with him. Like a swarm of locusts crawl out from his thing and begin to do it as well.
I
Well,
will
I'm
also
gone.
cast minor illusion to have.
I gotta leave
a
now.
default dancing.
Fucking.
Brother from another goddamn mother. Fuck yeah.
I don't know about that
can I
Jumalon
make a-
shit, but yeah.
Wait, can I have a little
Nice, dude.
machine that I made?
Nice,
Can I make a little machine? Wait, can I make a jukebox playing the default? Playing the.
Okuda begins strumming on his lute.
Every Dragonborn in the camp like burns down our tent.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
They can never leave.
We went to an amount of sanity for a second, and then we went back to this.
No, we went to Fortnite default dancing.
Yes.
Bring sanity.
So, can my memory rune be done?
Yeah.
All right, then. I do runes and stuff. I do stuff like this, and he offers the rune for anyone to touch.
Poke.
Except for specifically the scarecrow.
Poke, 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 poke,
Poke, poke.
poke, 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 poke.
Okay, who's the first one who pokes that's not the scarecrow?
He is pokes it.
Okay, so when you touch the small rock, you see the memories of Gaddock's experience here and just the entire experience he's had today. And just like go for your brain.
Yep. You see a very quick-handed version of today's events. The airship meeting the Scarecrow Knight, meeting Korash, the scary Leonin man. You see landing down in the Draconic Unions, the peaks of the mountains in the horizon. Just a bunch of small carvings that kind of make a complete picture when you look at it.
And
That gold tiefling. You look at that gold T'Chai. That's a good looking dude. Wow. Is that
and-
how you see me from down there? Shoot, that's a good view. That's a good angle.
What are you talking about, brother? It doesn't do anything.
Gaddock and everyone.
It's just a rock. It doesn't do anything. What?
It's a magic rock, and you see Gaddock's and Gaddock's journal. It is a bunch of these rocks inside the journal, along with writings accompanying them of like different languages. Like the sentences are all like different languages in different parts, and then there's like rocks in between the sentences and all of that. And he adds a new one to his book, and which is the very rock that the golden teeth.
All that jumbled words. Is that what it's like inside your head, brother?
I have no idea what's going on in my head most of the time. I usually wake up to nightmares of, you know, the many acts of bloodshed that have been enacted upon me and by others, you know. I've been stabbed so many times, it's insane. Like, it's crazy I made it here. It's wild. It's wild out there in the Ravenna.
Full disclosure, my combat experience, next to none.
No, I think we could all get that from the top hat and the glasses.
What's wrong with
I
the top?
You look silly.
I've been called charming by many of people.
Well, I just called you silly.
Does my top
Silly
hat look
no.
silly? I asked the guy says, does my top hat look silly?
No, it's a vibe, dude.
Nah, I agree with the potato man. Silly hat.
You
A
don't.
little silly.
I can accept the opinion, Akuda. I thank you.
Whoa, did you just single out my bro like that? Tell him you accept his opinion right now.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
No,
Korash,
I
I'm
don't
not-
care what you had to say.
I'm not done.
Accept my bro's opinion.
I did.
You bully.
I specifically said that I do accept his opinion.
Oh my god.
No, you said that to Okuda.
Yeah, you said that about
No, then I said to you.
You keep dissing my boy, and he's gonna look what you made him do.
I've not dissed. I specifically did not diss. I specifically. You are one of the two people whose opinion I said I respected and
Oh
accept.
my god.
I've recovered.
But, Lion man, I mean, friends. Your look wouldn't look good on me, and my look wouldn't look good on you. So.
Should I take it from
agree
you
to
to
disagree?
try it on?
Honestly,
Wait,
Try-
what did
try it.
can you wait? Can you repeat that? What did Karas say?
Can I? Should I take it from you to try it on then?
Yeah, Gaddock hands you the top hat.
I put it on and like sort of do one of those like nice smile, as much as Karash can do one. Anyway, and
Scarecrow.
It's got to be comedically small on him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scarecrow. Scarecrow puts
it's-
his hand to his chin, and he's like honestly looking over the fashion statement of the top on this massive Gilgan.
and as I take it back, I kind of like my claws penetrate it and like I give it back to you. A bit damaged nonetheless.
Mm.
Sorry.
Didn't I,
about that.
didn't I see someone do a fix spell earlier today?
I don't think
Not
anyone
me.
casted mending.
Yeah.
Saw me do that yesterday, not
They
today.
casted mending on my tongue. Junji Ito level of
Mending
stuff
tongue.
going on over here. All right, at this, the Scarecrow Knight will go like, all right, we're going into like top hat level of shenanigans. I did come here with literally a mission in mind, so I do have to try and at least convert some people. Would anyone like to join me? If nothing else, it'll be fun to watch.
I want to follow for a little bit. Sounds fun. The first option anyway.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Yes! He does like a fist bump. He's like, that's one. That's one. Oh yeah. All right, Karash, you won't regret this. Let's go.
Should we
not
help those guys? Maybe we will find some people to convert.
I'm sorry. From my point, I have a god. He's kind of asleep, and there's a second god I worship, and he's kind of
God.
like insane.
But I mean, my God is insane. So like,
He's not a god, but he's like a not god.
oh yeah, I understand. The theological impact of like having patrons and gods really messes with me. But like, you know, also.
Mhm.
Potato Man. So, unless anyone else wants to follow, we're gonna go do some sweet speaking.
Why do I have a feeling this is going to go bad?
And the
Crash, come
president
on.
most certainly is going to.
Brother Karash, come on, let's go.
I fucking love how scuffed this campaign is. I'm just talking. I'm just.
We did the Fortnite dance. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't you dare try and yuck my yum.
This is the most scuffed.
All right, so
God.
I will tell you what you see in this camp. You see, I guess, 3 different groups of people. You see a blue dragonborn looking into a spyglass, looking out into the sky. You see a golden dragonborn strumming on a lute, sitting by himself, and another blue dragonborn, the man who was guarding the gate. And you see what looks like an elf and a pink dragonborn over here.
Before we meet up with these people, we do get into a bit of a huddle. Me
Okay.
and Karash, and
Yep.
it's like, okay, brother Karash. First thing you need to know about a cult is that the biggest adversary of a cult is the educated. Anyone who has any kind of education whatsoever will be able to see through, kind of like the message that we have for them, because they've already put their brain with too much information to try and open themselves up to any more new information. So yes, so we need to find those people in the world who are open to new ideas. That doesn't mean we need dummies, but it helps to find dummies.
Hey, I have an idea. I'll let you do the talking.
Oh yes,
I'm-
yes.
I'm just behind you.
Oh yes, this is collaborative work. Like if you have an idea, like
Tell me
You
who
know.
to attack. That's it.
oh yeah, no, don't worry. If it goes south, we'll yeah. That's
Yeah.
definitely Plan B.
Good.
All right, let's go.
More than talking, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Greetings and salutations.
All right, you watch as a sea elf, is kind of, she's looking off into the distance, and this guy is kind of like cradling his son.
Greetings and salutations. Oh, children, I'm so sorry. Is that child asleep?
No, he's taking a nap.
He has no education.
That's true. Well, yeah, that I do apologize if, yes, but yes, oh, I'm so sorry. Your child is it just caught me off guard. I didn't think that anyone would be trying to raise a child in this hellscape. Hello.
Hold on, I'm changing. Little Damien. I found little Damien in the wasteland. I took him in and raised him as my own.
You found this child out in the middle of the wasteland, a fleshkin, no less. May I see?
He's not a fleshkin. He's a dragonborn too, but he was born with very little scales, as was I. And in dragonborn culture, when you're born with less scales, you're less of a dragonborn.
Oh dear, that is terrible to hear. I may say, being that oh boy, I was going to say we do have a lot in common, but I feel like that is bad for your society as a whole. But know that it is not a bad thing to be different and to be outcast from society. It shows only a differing of viewpoints, and such things are necessary in any world for it to be truly unique.
Yes, the name's Manor. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, and he holds out his hand and shakes it. My name is Maxwell Millipod, and this is Brother Karash.
Hello, Brother Karash. Are you two missionaries?
Go on, Brother Karash. You're fine. He's rather new to this form of missionary work, but yes, we are missionaries.
So we kill things. That's what.
Most of the time, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We've been brought out here. Most of the time, we are spending it protecting the priesthood of our religion against thievery, bandits, monsters, and the like.
Our religion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our
religion.
Yes.
But this is a welcome change. Their idea of a vacation for us was to send us to one of the most conflict-averse places in the world.
So what god do you follow?
Oh yes, we follow a burgeoning new faith of a newly ascended god by the name of Jumalon. Have you heard of him?
They kind of like look up, trying to think. I don't think I have, no.
Well, that is because his message is new as well as his divinity. He is the quintessential story of an outcast who has been lifted up from the dregs of society to the very top of the world, quite literally. Much like you, he was an outcast from his home. And from that vantage point, he learned the secrets of the universe, and he used those secrets to become a god.
You two give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Bro.
No, you don't see it.
Bro.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me check and just make sure. That was perception, right?
Yep, it was.
Do I have proficiency in that? Because if so, there'd be a +2, but I don't think it would do much.
I don't think you have proficiency in it. Oh, why do you have none of your skills as proficient? That's whack. What the fuck?
That is whack.
Hold on. Why do you have no proficient skills?
I am unsure.
That's my bad. Let me go through them real quick.
I think I have
weird.
insight, perception.
Oh man, I got 50 anvil coins on World Anvil.
Oh yeah, baby. I think I am proficient in insight, perception, and there was one more that I just saw. Where did it go? Stealth and survival, it seems.
That seems right. Yep, so that's a 10. That succeeds. You see the symbol of a red heart with a pink bow wrapped around it. Around this character's neck. You can give me a religion check if you wish to figure out what's a holy whose holy symbol that is.
Who, what, where, why, how? Let's see, religion. Oh great, a -1.
That is the symbol of Garan, known as the Union Master. She is the god of parenthood, marriage, and love.
Oh.
So you get the impression that this guy might already be a cleric or a follower of some kind of god.
He keeps on going with his kind of spiel, and he's like, the outcast and the lover is definitely fall under the purview of Jumalan. He is a god of those who have been cast out from society, those who have been lost in the crowd, those who have been broken or wounded in some way, especially when it comes to situations like this where conflict is prevalent. Jumalan is found very close by. And I will not lie, there are many out there who fear Jumalan for his connection. Many believe that the conflicts are started by Jumalan because he is there, but he's there only to try and restore that which has been lost. Something that your Garan can no doubt empathize with. That unity. Jumalan sees that unity in the world, and he sees it taken from people in situations like conflict and war. He wishes for nothing but to be whole. And he seeks to fill make that wholeness in that which is broken.
As much as I respect your wishes to follow whoever you wish, or whoever you want, but when I found this little boy, I made a promise that Garan would watch over him. So, I will keep being a follower of Garan, but thank you for telling me about the god you follow.
Oh yes, of course. And if you, may I add, if you find yourself in a situation if you find yourself in a sticky situation, come and find us. We will bring you shelter if you have none. With or without your acceptance.
I appreciate it, and Garan will do the same to you if you ever need it.
Beautiful, beautiful to hear. I realize, of course, that there are many things in this world other than a man's faith. What has brought you here, both of you? And he points to the seer. Oh my God.
What do you mean? Oh my God,
Oh my God.
Yeah, she is a sea elf.
Oh my God.
Kai was kind enough to let me in after I was kicked out and wandering with my little boy here. And I came here because Kai and I have the same views. I want to bring the glass Dragonborns back. And Sadaxel, the first glass dragon, back as well.
He looks to Karash. The glass dragonborn.
She kind of looks as she visibly sees ... question marks above both of your heads as you have no idea what she's talking about. I see. I am the seer. I am one who can see through broken glass. I am a follower of the Dragonglass Maiden. Both of you make me religion checks, please.
Oh my God.
Oh, all the lore. So much lore to learn. 17 though. So, the Dragonglass Maiden is one of the many warlock patrons in the world of Adir. She is one of the last remaining remnants of dragons in the world, mainly because she escaped death through becoming glass. She hid from the dwarven fighters and the dwarven dragon hunters but she saw the rest of her people, the glass dragonborns and the glass dragons, face the axes of dwarves. She saw them die, but she wants to rebuild them again. The thing about glass dragonborns and glass dragons is that they can be rebuilt. Rusan, the creator of the gem dragonborns, proved that. So she's trying to gather power as a patron and gain more fame to recreate her people once again.
Okay. And do we know what's the process, or from what the role, or not?
So, there are many ziggurats that lie within the Dragon Isles and around the world that can be used to repair Sidoxal. He is split upon all of these ziggurats, and the more you activate, the more likely it is for Sidoxal to awaken.
Okay.
Scarecrow still has the ... question mark face, and he's looking to Karash.
She'll explain. She'll explain.
What? But confusion. I've not heard of this broken glass maiden. Feels like something I would love to learn about. Jumalan is a patron of the broken.
We should resurrect that dragon. Maybe he will be to our cause. Maybe he has no
Resurrected
education.
dragon?
Yes.
We can do that?
Do you wish? Do you wish to see what's beyond sight?
Oh, me? Of course I do. I do apologize. It seems... have you heard of Jumalan, and would you like to learn more of his service?
I've already learned everything.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, now that I've kind of covered the room here, I will admit, I have been sent here on a holy mission, but I haven't been sent with a lot of instruction, so I would love a vision of the future. That sounds very much like up my alley.
So, one thing you would notice is that she is blind. Her eyes, they're kind of like glazed over. She will walk into her tent and she will bring out a large bowl filled with chalices of molten glass. If you
Okay.
wish, you can take a drink from it.
I will.
Okay.
Oh.
When you do so, make me a Constitution saving throw.
The Scarecrow's like, oh my god, well, wait. And he grabs one as well and tries to drink it.
All right, give me another one as well. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
How long have they been gone at this point?
I would say 15 minutes.
How's the music coming?
Yeah, how's our music doing? We were like making a music over here.
Yeah, y'all are jamming over there?
Yeah, we're
Actually,
jamming.
that is something I'm going to do after. We can actually jump over now, I guess, because they are doing something
Alright.
that will require me to do a lot of things. But you see a gold dragonborn begin to walk in.
Terrifying.
To
Yeah.
our beautiful song.
Are you guys playing music? You mind if I join in?
But I have no complaints.
As long as you
uh,
can keep up, the RGBs are kind of like going with the beat of the table. So
Oh, I see we're a bunch of foreign partiers over here. Truth be told, I don't know why I'm here. I kind of just picked up this guitar on the beach and made my way up here. But I'll help you. And I need you all to make me performance checks. He'll be giving you advantage.
I'm going to be giving inspiration to Hyos.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna drag the performance down. I'm not gonna drag it down, guys.
You remember, you guys have advantage. You have advantage.
Oh no.
So you can just click the okay, 24 and 10. So that becomes a 15 with the bardic inspiration. That is a total of 44.
I want to make this known. Okuda's using the cello,
Okie dokie.
which, by the way, is not in this stuff, but we'll assume he's in my inventory, but I have it.
And Gaddock is using a music box.
Do I have? I don't have music for Arlau. Let me go find something for her.
Oh.
Because
I
no
like how
one.
us just randomly playing music like actually led to something.
I know.
I was gonna like,
I would have gone to the Dragonborn anyway, but you're like, so what do y'all do? Play music? It just led to this. I'm like, okay.
So, you like jazz?
My character looks like he would like jazz.
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
That's
that's
not to do
what's
with
coming
things.
out of the tiny jukebox. Is it jazz? Is it a jazz trumpet coming out?
Well, what are we playing?
Well, I'm making a drum beat on the table, and the RGBs are going with the drum beat.
Mhm, and-
All right,
I
so
don't have an actual instrument.
wait, oh my god,
I'm a magician, not a fucking
bard. Nice, I like that.
Oh, do I need to play this myself?
You don't have to. As Seth brings out, he takes out his small guitar and kind of like sits down, wraps a small chair around with his tail. And he begins to strum on his guitar. The music surprisingly blends well together, but the sound of a harp, which is off in the distance, overpowers your music and kind of adds its own little beauty to it. As the RGB lights kind of strobe off in the tent, you guys feel comfortable. It's a moment of happiness and a moment of joy as you feel the presence of Arlau, the melodic master, give you the pushes and pulls of a musical note of a concert. You feel the many different chairs of the orchestra move, and you all are a part of the orchestra as well. The music kind of pushes and pulls like a tug of war game. Seth is smiling, tapping his tail to the ground, giving you guys a little bit of a metronome-like motion. And the music lasts for a couple of minutes before slowly the concert reaches its end. Okuda.
Yes.
As the Golden Dragonborn is playing a little bit of music, you feel something. A musical notion, I guess is the only way I can really explain it. Some sort of song that you can do, or some type of bardic maneuver, or bardic dance you can do of some kind. So Seth will kind of look over to you and notice the same feeling. You feel it too, don't you?
I do.
You know of the Dance of Four Metals? History check. Unfortunately, no. It is said that whenever a dragon egg opens, it is accompanied by the sound of four metals. Songs of four dragonborns, of the metal, or of the brass, or the gold, silver, the red, and the blue. When all of them continue their song, the egg will open and a dragon will be born. I don't know why I felt like telling you that, but maybe it'll help.
Well, we intend on uniting the Draconic Isles. If we got all those Dragonborns to work together and play the music in harmony, could that help give birth to a dragon?
Perhaps it can. As he'll walk up to Okuda and give you the first component of the four-part dance, or of the four-part ballad. He will give you the power of the gold dragon, kindness.
First magic item speedrun. Ooh, you did it.
Thank you for this.
Anytime, friend. I'm just here trying to look for my memories. I don't really remember a lot of things.
You have problems with memories?
I woke up on the beach down there one day and Kaisa took me in. I don't remember anything.
A mystery man with no memory and a
So how do the rocks work? Does it like, do you think about what you remember, or is it like a feeling that you put into the rock?
You implant a memory under the rock. It's very hard for you to do long-term memories, but because you have strung so much, you've used that rune so much, you've begun to implant longer and longer memories into it. Not the full day, that will still take a couple of runes for you to complete, but you can do longer thoughts and longer memories.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. In a land of Dragonborns, I never expected to feel so alien, like I never belonged. But one thing I know is that I'm destined to play this guitar. I'm destined to wander and play music. It feels natural, like I'm at home.
I hope you find you able to stay comfortable with y'all, and hopefully find memories if that's what you wish to do.
Maybe you can help me. We'll make a little team. I don't know.
How do you believe we can help you?
I don't really know. But I just get a similar vibe that people helped me in the past. So maybe the key is to have people help me in the future.
Well, there is always room for more musicians.
There needs to be more music in the world. Music brings happiness.
While the happiness is going on.
Let's go back over here.
Yeah, happiness is definitely going down over here as our throats are scalded and our minds are expanded by molten glass.
Right, I just need to add that to the thing. Are the music bots back? Sadly, no. The music bots are, they've been done for a while.
They're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
They died long ago. Like the dragons before.
Okay. Star, last time you were a cleric, and this time you were the first one to have an interaction with your god. Congrats.
Nice.
I know, that's weird.
That is wild.
All right. As you guys attempt to drink the molten glass, you instinctually want to throw up, as it's not something that should fit into your. It's not something that you should consume. It's very hot. It doesn't feel hot. Your throat isn't scalded. You're not burned from the inside out. It's something you can drink, but everything in your body tells you to repulse it, as if it doesn't belong. However, you guys fight back and swallow the molten glass. And I need both of you to roll me a d14, starting with one of you.
All right. Karash, do you want to go first?
How do we roll one? Like, just a d14?
Yep, so you do roll 1d14.
Yeah. I can do it as a little example if you would like.
Yeah, go ahead.
/r space 1d14, no space. 4. Oh no! Oh no!
Interesting. All right, and Karash, roll me a 1d14, please. Other slash.
Backslash.
Okay, backslash.
1d14, not rd14.
The Scarecrow Knight will turn around, realize that there is an infant child while we're doing mind-altering drugs, and go, maybe you shouldn't let him see this.
Even worse.
Maybe you should really get out of here, man, with your baby boy.
Oh no, this is natural.
What the what? Also, we never asked, but is that also a dragon? And then he goes unconscious, probably.
All right, where? Okay, this is old. This is this can work. I just need to figure out what's which.
I can't wait for us to be like, oh, I wonder. Well, let's go check on them. We just see them on the ground,
We're both going through an epileptic episode.
Yeah.
Thrashing on the ground.
This is actually fitting as fuck. Hold on.
As molten liquid glass just drip out of our mouths.
For all the chaotic things we've done today, it's kind of starting to make sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Supposed to fix a crystal.
So
ends up drinking glass.
As you guys begin to drink the liquid, the first one to lose consciousness is the Scarecrow Knight. As he loses consciousness, you feel your soul is rifted apart and begins to reconstruct itself. In front of you, you see the symbol of a moon with fractals of cold snowflakes falling in front of it. And then Karash falls unconscious. And you feel the same sensation, your soul being ripped and reconstructed into a new figure. And what you see is the symbol of a black snake going through the eye socket of a skull. And both of you wake up with a white scale on the palm of your hand, and you awaken with a black scale in the palm of your hand. And this figure is there.
No. The Bagman, do you see the?
Yes, I do. Yes, I see. What?
Whose voice did I use for her? I think I used Lolth's, because her thing must have deleted.
Terrifying.
Well, I'm surprised that you actually survived consuming the Dragonglass. Well, it's best I introduce myself. I am the Dragonglass Maiden. It is a pleasure to be of acquaintance.
So you're the one that survives.
Sadly, yes, I survived. All my kin were killed.
I do apologize, my lady, but I can't help but notice, that you are neither scaled nor a dragon.
Well, that is my humanoid form.
Oh, well. Is that a thing dragons do?
I prefer this form over my dragon form.
Oh, I didn't know dragons could do that. They can just be people?
Most can. But most dragons don't exist anymore.
Yes. I don't... my condolences?
Depends on who you talk to. But what is interesting is you survived consuming the liquid. Usually that's not something that scaled kin, that non-scaled kin can do.
Well, we are protected by the guiding light of Jumalon.
Yeah, something like that.
That and the fact that we are just badass as shit. So, like...
You do notice that her body is almost see-through.
Oh,
almost
Jesus, yes it is.
Almost like she's made of glass. And her bones and the bone structure around her body is also made of glass. She is surprisingly beautiful for a creature made out of glass. She is very pretty and very beautiful and well maintained. It appears you wish to help me reconstruct my son.
Yeah, yes.
You wouldn't have consumed the glass otherwise, right?
Oh yes, no.
Oh, no.
Definitely did just do it because my friend here just downed it.
Well, I can grant you a sort of power.
Oh?
Oh?
Because you survived, you, my friends, are now considered marked.
Ooh.
Dragon marked.
Oh god. Gods. Yes, I guess. I have what seems to be a white scale on the palm of my hand? Which hand is it on, by the way, DM?
That is up to your decision. Which is your non-dominant hand?
Left.
It's on your left hand.
A white scale? What does that mean?
That means that you have been blessed by the first white dragon. And you were blessed by the first black dragon.
Who was he?
His name was Jarasco.
What was the name of the first white dragon?
Vadalus. They were enemies. Believe it or not. Yin and yang. Black dragon, white dragon. They fought themselves to the bitter end. Rivals. But deep down, they were just brothers who wanted to show their superiority over the other.
That's why I drink it first.
Yeah, well, I drank more of it, so
Fitting.
You fell unconscious first.
you pissed yourself, probably.
You also begin to notice that around the air, you see multicolored rainbow strings that almost fluctuate into these rips and tears in the sky. That wasn't there before.
Scarecrow looks around and he's like, what?
Those are called dragon veins. They are condensed areas of dragon tide. But I don't want to overstimulate with you with that kind of information.
So, yeah, there's a lot of dragon stuff going on here. I guess I should have guessed that from the fact that we're in Dragonland.
Just know that you can draw upon those dragon veins whenever you need them.
And what can they do for us? And what do we need to do for you, I guess?
They can manipulate battlefields, give you strength, change the battlefield in your favor, change the environment, the terrain. They can do all sorts of things. It depends on the battlefield that you find them on. You're lucky. You awakened your power in, frankly, the place with the most dragon veins in the world.
Well, yeah, that's just because we know what we're doing all the time.
Of course.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, and you know, on that topic of us knowing what we're doing all of the time, I would like to know what you're doing later, maybe. You know.
Why would you
know,
like to know that?
Sure, you know, just best to get to know your friends and make sure that they're not your enemies, you know?
Hmm?
Preferably over like a drink or two, maybe.
What? You're not one of the two bards, dude.
You know, what happened to all the Jumalan stuff you were talking about?
Jumalan's a god, you know. He's ineffable
Am I
wisdom
not a
cannot
god?
be matched. I mean, you're talking to me, so.
I like you.
Thank you.
For now.
Oh yeah, no, that goes without saying. I could really fuck it up somewhere down the line.
These people, they depend on you for help. The Zeroists, they have good intentions, but I worry that division amongst them will lead to their downfall. It is up to you, the outsiders, to become the glue that keeps them together.
Noted. You hear that, Crash? You gotta man up, you know. Gotta act more like me here, you know. Really, got it all down, me.
More weak? Is that what you meant?
You only say that because you're on the ground. I'm standing up here. I'm the one standing.
I am too.
Don't look at your crappy posture. Stand straight in front of the maiden, by the way.
I'm actually looking at the maiden. You're like.
Oh yeah, well I'm looking at her in the eyes because I'm taller than you are, by like a solid foot.
How tall are you?
Oh, Furbolgs are like, oh boy. I'm 7'10".
Wow.
Like 8 foot tall.
8 foot.
I'm
don't
Okay.
know. It's like
Um,
I lied. That's like 7 foot 11 and 3/4.
anyway,
But
the
that
the-
quarter inch doesn't matter.
the lady was talking.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Excuse that.
So the child you were talking about, what's the deal about that one?
My child, Sedoxel. He wishes to be freed, but sadly I do not have the capabilities to free him. His body has been shattered and broken into pieces and thrown all across the continent.
I mean, of course, that sounds terrible, but thankfully, we have, thankfully with our amazing intellect between us, Karash here figured out that, like, the ziggurats would be a good way to start that, yes? These ziggurats you spoke of?
There are temples to my son. They are places of rest, places of inward reflection, and if you are able, you can activate them and part of my son will be awakened. The mirror will slowly begin to rebuild itself.
Will you, okay, so I'm talking a little bit, will you make us stronger for that? Or what do we gain from it?
That can be arranged. I can tighten the ancestry. I can bring forth more of the draconic power to you. If you wish to become more like a dragon.
That means strong scales?
Losing that.
Awesome means awesome, like, awesome strength and power and stuff?
Indeed. In time, your dragon mark will give you more power. It is a separate entity. It is the power of the first dragon of that color. It will grow with you. It will gain power.
Oh, well, like, so, it'll be, but yeah, but there are more scales that are white out there, right? Like, can't be that many black scales out there, you know?
There are over 12 colors. All of them spread across the continent.
Balance. I forget balance in the world. Yes. 12 colors.
Balance
14
can
of
be
them.
beneficial.
Thankfully, me and Karash here, we got the best ones, right? We and Karash.
Of course.
White and black, yin and yang.
Yin and yang,
yes.
balance.
Quite poetic, if you ask me. Quite cool.
And it is at that moment that you are thrown out of your dream.
With the last words of quite cool.
Yep. Back into the material plane.
Wow, you survived. You're going to wake up
to
to the he just kind of walks.
Oh my god.
It's all right, Damien. Calm down as a baby starts crying.
Oh my god. First thing Scarecrow does is check if Karash has pissed himself.
There seems to be no pissage.
Damn it!
Look like you all exhausted. The white one, the weak one. I knew it all along.
The white one, the weak one. That's assuming a lot. Coming from you with your black scale, what's that gonna do for you, you know?
You survived. Maybe the Dragonglass Maiden sees more power in you than I originally thought.
Wait, were you planning? Wait a minute. Wait. Does that mean you were planning on killing us?
No. Well,
Tell the truth.
that wouldn't have been
branded
that.
by your god.
I wouldn't have killed you. The glass would have.
That's
If
so subjective. You served us poison.
if you weren't strong enough, the glass would have molten your insides. But thankfully, they didn't, right? So you have nothing to worry about.
You're lucky. You're lucky that you're superiors now in this field.
You're lucky you didn't die.
Yes, I understand that. You're lucky you didn't kill us. You know, chosen of the Dragonglass Maiden and all that. Right, Karash?
She gives you a wink.
Right. I slap his back, or I don't know.
How much
Just
time?
like as an agreement.
Yeah. Too bad that the only bit of cover that you have on your whole body to try and hide is on your hand, dummy.
Who said I was hiding anything?
More like hiding your
As you
massive ego.
As you two begin to bicker, she kind of walks back in and closes the flap in the tent.
Yeah.
You hear the pleasing sounds of music coming from the tent that you lived in, or the tent that that is technically yours.
How much time passed with them in there?
Maybe 10 minutes. You guys are
Well, it
still
could've-
jamming out in here.
Well, it could have been days, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I've been through this a couple of times. It could have been days, weeks, months. We should really go out there and make sure that like we haven't been left behind.
Sure, but weren't we sharing the word of your god and killing people? That's the whole plan. No, like.
Oh yeah, definitely. Of course it is.
Okay. We're just making sure we're still on the same page.
Yeah, no. We're just gonna find out like which god that is, I guess, along the way.
I love how this guy just flip flops with different gods. He's like, oh, I'm a part of the Dragonglass Maiden now. Oh, now I'm a part of the Tally Master.
Super dangerous. Super dangerous for any other character. Totally in character for this guy.
Yes.
We're just gonna figure that out.
All right. And you guys make your way back into this tent, or if you wish to go somewhere else, you can.
Cool. So like, oh, I'm sorry that I barged in. Hello.
Do we notice their new
becoming
skills?
dragons right away.
You guys, you can give me a perception or investigation check if you actively wish to look.
Yeah, Scarecrow waves with his left hand, so like.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Then you clearly see the dragon scale.
Well,
Hey there, how was
those?
you convert some new friends? You get some new crazies? Yeah.
I mean, there was some conversion going on in there, but you know, the best journeys are the ones you don't know you're gonna have.
I love how he went to go convert someone and he himself got converted.
Yep.
I think that's the funniest. Oh shit! I didn't add my speaker.
What do you mean?
Ah shit. So you know how you guys all have like cool little icons so they know when you speak?
Yeah.
I
noticed
have one, and I didn't add it. Shit.
I hadn't noticed that earlier, and I'm just like, I wonder if he realizes it.
Man.
Only took 3
yeah.
hours.
Gaddock
It'll be there for session 2.
Yeah. Gaddock is like jumping between you two, going, "Oh, where'd you get those scales? That's new and interesting." Did you get it from the see this like stuttering and just.
You would be too weak to have one.
That is true. We can agree on that. We can't agree on much anymore, but yes, you're a little weakling. No.
We are rivals
chance.
now.
I look to be physically stronger than you.
This is a lie. You've lied.
I just kick him a little
I
bit.
kick him too.
I was talking, he was talking towards Potato Man.
Oh yeah, no, we still kick you. We're still kicking you actively right now.
They kicked the shit out of the small kid.
Shut up, idiot. You can't make fun of me for my strength if I'm kicking the shit out of you with a giant fucking lie.
It wasn't in a mean tone. It was in like a genuine like observational like. Yeah.
And yet we're kicking you anyways.
That makes
No.
it better.
Yeah, and yet we're kicking you anyways. No.
Yeah. No, I was spreading concept. But what did you get them? That's still not. I didn't express an interesting. I'm just interested in them in general.
Dragon Lady gave it to us.
No, Elf Lady gave it to us.
Well,
What?
Elf Lady. I don't like how Elf Lady poisoned us, and then Dragon Lady gave us powers.
Okay.
When and where did this happen?
Wouldn't you like to know, Magic
Yes.
Man?
That's exactly why I asked.
Well,
'cause
you
I'm-
follow us in our journey then.
Yeah,
Blackmail.
yeah.
Sir, of course. I'm quite interested in journeys.
Right. Well, you gotta commit to the bit, you know. Gotta become a dragon person.
That sounds amazing. A dragon creature raised me.
Right. Cool. All right. We're definitely gonna take you to the place and not somewhere else. We're gonna take you to the place where we got our dragon powers.
Right. I follow your lead. Go.
Yeah. We do
I
not.
wanna express again. I don't need the powers if you just don't want to. I'm just purely interested in them.
No.
You
You want
don't-
the dragon powers? We're gonna show you the dragon powers. Dude.
Okay.
Go.
Come on. Go.
Okay.
We do not go there. We
And
are
can I
not
just
going there.
inside?
We
Okay,
go-
so
we go
like
straight to
from
the
their
beach.
obvious. So it was the characters like doing. Am I able to tell that they're lying?
We're walking towards the beach.
It's hard to tell, but you can give me an insight check to see what you can glean.
To do a
Alright.
deception check, the scarecrow will say, "She's a sea elf, so she likes to hang around the beach."
True.
All right.
I'm picking out like some shells or something from the beach. and
Okay.
To feed him. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh no.
Give me a deception check to deceive Gaddock.
With advantage, because that was a really good motive.
Yeah.
I don't think
Sure.
it matters.
Oh yeah, baby. That's one. That's two.
Thankfully, Karash is deceiving enough as he kind of digs through the pink sanded beach. It's surprisingly very beautiful. You find 3 different clams. You open one of them, and one of them has a pearl in it.
As they're walking.
It's a glass dragon.
Don't worry about it. You know, we're
You
finding
need
pearls
to
so we can invoke the glass dragon. What the?
As he's having Gaddock like looks very happy and excited, he's writing down. I want to thank you for including me. Usually when I try to research, people turn me away, and I'm very happy that you guys accept me like this. Thank you.
No, we're definitely not turning you away, buddy. That's not what's happening here.
Thank you very much. People usually. I make
Eat the pearl. Eat the pearl.
Well, actually, I'm just like opening his mouth and throwing it.
We're gonna eat the nice
thought you
oyster
didn't-
bit. We're gonna eat the oyster bit. You eat the pearl. You eat the middle
I
thing.
thought you didn't. I thought is this involved in the scales?
Yes, it is. You'll have a vision
I
after
thought
you
you
eat the
didn't-
pearl. You'll have a vision after you eat the pearl, dude.
I thought you expressed it not wanting me to have the powers.
No,
Well,
but remember the elf lady.
Fuck this guy.
Remember the elf lady poisoned us. She poisoned us. We didn't want to be poisoned, but you
Okay,
don't
so
want to get poisoned.
Can
You
I
gotta see if you survive, dude.
can I use my intelligence to discern that this pearl, eating a pearl, will not do anything to me?
Give me an intelligence check.
So
The scarecrow will go bite it.
Is anybody else using
my intelligence is horrible.
It makes
Bite it. Bite it, dude.
makes sense. You probably don't want to bite it, but it makes sense.
When was the last time you saw someone bite a pearl? That's what you gotta do. You gotta bite the pearl to have the vision.
Well, what kind of vision is it?
It's pretty wild. I had one that was looking up at the moon, and then there were snowflakes everywhere, and that's because I got a white dragon mark. Like a white dragon, like they do cold stuff, I guess.
Has Gaddock ever heard of dragon marks before?
Give me a history check.
So
22. You have. Dragon marks are people that are said to be blessed with one of the 13 draconic ancestors. So they are the first dragon of that kind. So Jarasco is the first black dragon, Vadalis is the first white dragon, Vol is the first pink dragon, those kinds of things.
okay. You're talking. Oh, so yeah, so you the dragon marks you two have you've been blessed.
Yes. Like I said, chomp on the pearl, and you'll have a vision.
Okay. That guy doesn't bite the pearl because it's a pearl, but he does.
Okay,
Insert.
you swallow the pearl?
He doesn't swallow the pearl.
Okay.
He puts the pearl in his mouth.
All right, you put the pearl in your mouth.
What are you doing?
It
Open your
just
mouth.
tastes.
Open your mouth.
He opens his mouth.
You gotta swallow it, you dingus.
Is it physically possible for him to do so?
Yeah, it's a small pearl.
Okay, then he does so.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm good at Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let's see what happens. I planned for this.
Wait, things are actually happening. Wait, what? Wait,
Wild.
Wow.
Oh my god, too low
Oh
rolls.
my
And
god.
here's the thing: for Imp, low rolls are usually good for the players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
He's actually gonna get a fucking vision for no reason.
oh my.
Tim's gonna become an actual real thing, no longer just a summoned creature. It's gonna become his own entity.
Oh wow, that's very jarring.
Oh my god.
1 and 13. Uh-oh.
This is so dumb, but amazing, and I love this so much. I don't know what's happening to me, but I already love this.
Oh my god.
I don't think it matters. I think we're just gonna be the chaos group.
We are!
We had Tromar, and then we surpassed them.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to roll a d6.
This is great. This is...
All right.
Oh
So
my.
as you pop the you do almost like a cool little stylistic thing. You flick the pearl upwards and swallow it like a cartoon character. Gulp. You swallow it, and what's your non-dominant hand?
his non-dom. Gaddock is left-handed, so right hand is non-dominant.
All right. On your right hand, you see the symbol of a pink scale.
Wait, what the fuck?
A pink scale form in your hand, and behind you, the symbol of a heart made out of pink scales can be formed. And additionally, because I rolled low, that means that because of your draconic ancestry, you already had a latent dragon mark. And that means that it is bonded with you, and you gain the burdened and bonded dragon mark ability. So every time you consume a dragon vein on the battlefield, you can choose either the environmental terrain effect, or you can choose an ally within 20 feet of you. The two of you are considered bonded for 1 minute, giving you 2+2 to each of your armor classes.
Oh my god, the scarecrow's eyes go. The scarecrow's eyes go wide, and he turns to Karash and he goes, "I'm the chosen one. Fuck you. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one."
Your entire right hand begins to become scaled, as stopping at your wrist pretty much. Your fingernails turn into large scales, and your whole hand stopping at your wrist has become pretty much like a pink Dragonborn's hand.
Oh my god.
Gaddock's arms look. Wait. Actually, can I change what's hand? So wait. No, wait. It's my right hand. So my right hand's just like at the wrist.
Yeah,
it
your right
is, and
hand.
that's when my cool tattoos start. So my right hand just looks cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my. Okay.
Okay. So is Gaddock
Scarecrow's
aware?
Like, Gaddock, look at me! He grabs you by the shoulder. You fucking did it, you idiot! You fucking did it! You fucking did it!
Is Gaddock aware that of the reason? Was Gaddock like in that eating? Was you told like realize his draconic ancestry?
Something
is it
clicked.
just-
Something clicked. You're not sure what clicked, but something clicked.
Something. I have this ability. Dragon glass.
We just performed a miracle, and this is how you're acting? We performed a fucking miracle! That wasn't supposed to work, you idiot! That wasn't supposed to work! I'm the chosen one! I just blessed you with fucking dragon powers! We're taking you to shore! Karash! Pick him up! We're going to shore!
No.
We're starting the coffin!
No, I was no. When I
take him on my shoulder and bring.
People of Dragon's Vein! People of Dragon's Vein, hear me! He's yelling.
Gaddock runs away from this. He does not want to be a part
No,
of it.
you gotta roll. You gotta roll.
Yeah, you have to beat
gotta
my
roll.
athletics.
Okay, can I roll acrobatics?
Or
gotta roll.
whatever you want.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah, I think my athletics might actually be better. Wait.
This is fucking wild.
That's D&D for you, man. Sometimes the wildest shit can happen. Yeah,
Imp, you enjoying the new Trellmar group?
I am.
Oh dang! If only my so close.
And so we're bringing you somewhere. I don't know.
Karash is
Wait,
carrying you.
can I call Tim to help me and get me out of the groups?
Unfortunately, your hands are restrained by Karash.
Yeah. We're marching you to like the center of town. We're like, people of Dragon's Vein! People! Dragon scaled kin and otherwise!
Gary, like he doesn't like.
You are a robot, Falcon.
Oh,
Yeah, you're roboting.
Robot.
yeah.
Am I good now?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
She's dead.
Oh no.
Hello? I heard.
Yeah, it's better.
Keep a little bit. Keep trying.
Good.
Boo, I am speaking the words. The words.
There you
I am-
go.
You did it. You did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Okay, so
Good.
it's very apparent from like Gaddick's face. Like even though he is with them, he doesn't want to be a part of whatever they're doing.
People of Dragon's Vein! He's yelling. He's yelling. He's emphatic.
I'm just like holding the hand of Gedak in the hair, like not really him as a body, but like just his hand and
Just his
showing it
hand,
to the people. Yeah.
And he's holding out his left hand with the white mark. It's like, people of Gaddick! People of Dragon's Vein! We've come with good news! Good news and grand tidings!
What are you shouting about?
We're shouting about the coming of a new age for your people. Look!
What?
And he gestures. He gestures.
What? Your hand is pink.
His hand is pink. That's because he's been marked. Marked by the Dragon Maiden.
I don't know what's going on. Something clicked in my head when I ate a pill, and now I can do Dragon Vein. I don't know what that means. I just know I can do it.
She grabs you by the neck and lifts you up to inspect your arm.
This is uncomfortable for me.
The three of you have been chosen. Well, dragon marks?
Me and my brother Karash. Me and my brother Karash, we had a vision. We were given a vision by the Sea of. We were given a vision. And there, we accepted the dragon marks here. And then, we performed a miracle on this man. And he gained that mark. It covered his whole hand.
Well,
Why is my mark more defined than yours?
Because of you said it yourself, you're like dragon stuff. You got dragon stuff already.
it appears that
Oh,
it appears that his mark has heightened at a quicker rate than yours.
Do you know why that is, ma'am? Can you stop holding me around my neck?
Yes, please, can you let go of our messiah? Can you please?
Probably because of him.
And she drops you.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's kind of like he's kind of like the stone on which we'll build our church. So like,
What?
Okuda's
I'm used to being the weird one. This is a lot even for me.
Okuda's
yes.
kind of whisper to Hyacinth, like, what is going on with them?
I was gonna say, I was just gonna like catch up at some point, because I was like, when they went that way, we both went over to this dude to talk to him, so I was
I missed the minute solstice. No!
so we were just kind of
we're gonna
over
have this
here.
conversation later.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But once they started running back to us all, I would have started been like, holy shit, I feel like I missed something really important, and now I'm kind of jealous. I don't know, man. I don't know.
we
What do you
performed a
think?
miracle, my brother. A miracle.
Okay, so do you think it's just the potato one being his normal crazy self, or he actually did something?
I think yes and yes.
This is insanity. I say on both the table and above the table level.
Yeah. Guy goes, ma'am, do you have any inkling onto why my dragon mark developed faster than theirs?
Everyone is looking. Everyone is staring at the dragon that has manifested itself behind you.
Oh. Is Tim pink now?
He was always pink. He had the pink.
Oh.
He had the pink accents on his body, which is why I said it was fitting.
Oh, what, is he more pink now?
The pink's more vibrant.
Alright, cool. What are you guys looking at? Tim?
I mean, yes, of course.
Oh, I guess this was... Hey, Tim. I know you can't talk, but like, can you... Is this because of you? Can you like nod your head yes or no?
It nods its head diagonally.
You know, usually you're the sensible one between the both of us.
I think he had something to do with it.
I think he doesn't know how to shrug his shoulders.
Dragons don't have shoulders. We are
Of
meat.
course you do. What? No, you have vertebra and like a bone.
She shrugs her shoulders.
What the fuck, dude? I'm the one who's done the miracle here. I don't know why you guys are so chill about this. This man, and he holds up the hand again, is blessed by your dragon maiden, and so are we. This whole settlement has been blessed. Your cause is righteous, and your fervor is found
Well,
sufficient.
I guess if you're blessed, we can begin the real job then.
Yes.
Or the
post
real
haste.
jobs then. Tell your friends to come over here.
I wave him over and I'm like, hey, miracles are happening over here, and you're talking to some guy with a telescope.
I'll talk to you some other time, bro, I guess.
The minute that I missed it! No! You see as he throws the spyglass over in rage. Fuck, I just threw my spyglass over.
I was here for a while, but you just wouldn't listen to me, so fuck me, I guess.
I'm sorry, I was focusing on the Minute Nebula.
Too busy looking up in space to realize that the real magic is down here, you dummy.
And as you guys begin to get together, that's where we're gonna end today's session.
Holy shit.
Oh, baby.
This has been such chaos, and I've loved every second of it. This has been such an amazing session. I don't know what the craziest moment of the session was.
Burdened with divine purpose, baby.
I thought we peaked like hours ago, and then we just kept on peaking. Like we just kept on going up.
Yeah, that image that you've got full screen right now, Imp, is pretty true.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Poor level 3 goblin, no!
Oh,
I knew it was good in good hands, like, because the moment I saw those crystals, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna dancing lights a fucking disco ball in there. And then someone was like, yeah, I'm gonna dance on that bitch. I was like, all right, we're good, baby. There's no chance this could go wrong.
this is...
Was